outside of that 20-year gap from 2005 until now, and you just add in holistically the entire body of the NFL. No.
Okay. Let's go to best defense of all time. It's the Seattle Seahawks 2012 defense.
Now you're kidding. Hold on, I gotta go. Night train lane. Wait, 17.
You never seen blue, bro.
Hold on. You just said the Seattle Seahawks was the best defense of all time?
No. The 2013 Seahawks defense.
He was asking
the
like, where we
85
got
Bears, the 2000 Ravens, right? We got the three top two.
I can confidently say we're top 5 all time. I can confidently.
We're top 3, I think.
No,
Seahawks 2013?
you are not top 3. You are not top 3, sir.
I'm gonna give you still. First of all, if your defense didn't last more than 2 years, you're out of this.
Exactly.
First off.
No, the Seahawks the Legion
we're
started in 2013 and went
we're the only defense.
2016.
We're the only defense in the Super Bowl ever to have the number 1 scoring defense for 4 straight years. Let's get that away. So if your defense didn't last more years,
thank you.
You're out of discussion. That's why the Steel Curtain. That's why the Steel Curtain dominated damn near a decade. That's why they got to be.
Same thing with the Ravens.
Great. No. The Ravens only did it for 2 years.
What? No. Fuck, they didn't. What the fuck?
No.
Buddy.
No, they did it for the. I'm talking about the 2000 Ravens. I'm not talking about the 2011 Ravens.
Bro.
No,
That defense was dominant
for 10 fucking years. What are we
top
talking
5.
about?
Top 5 for 10 fucking years, bro.
What are we talking about?
Are they better than the Seahawks defense?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Because they had a much better rushing defense than we had.
Bro,
I'll
check this
take
out,
the
bro.
fucking Big Blue Wrecking Crew over the Seattle defense.
Check this out.
Oh, hell no.
No?
Oh, hell no.
No? One of the greatest linebacker corps of all time.
I give you that. Absolutely. How many defense can you say was the number 1 scoring defense for 4 straight years and held the greatest offense of all time to 8 fucking points in Super Bowl? Not many.
The greatest offense of all time, bro. Tell them, Moss, dog. The greatest offense of all time.
And if y'all want to question whether that was the greatest offense or not,
Points per game.
Go back and check.
Time out. Points per game.
It's the greatest offense of all time.
Points per game. Time out. Points per game. These are the top 10 ever. Right?
Yeah, point per game.
Now, to me, in order to consider yourself in this upper echelon, I wouldn't say the 2006 because we didn't win the Super Bowl, right? You have to win the Super Bowl with the defense.
Right, but who did the Ravens play in the Super Bowl, dog? Tell me who they played, dog.
The Giants.
No, I'm talking about 2000. In 2000.
The Giants.
The Giants.
Who was the quarterback?
What the fuck does that matter?
Because they're not. We played Peyton Manning. The Seahawks played.
It was Kerry Collins.
The Seahawks playing Peyton Manning.
But if you're going to use it to, but if you're going to use it to that route, I mean, you can sit there and say that you can make an argument that Peyton Manning was getting older.
No, he threw it for the greatest season of all time.
Yeah, that was his MVP.
Was he not MVP? Did he not throw for like 55 touchdowns?
But
I was trolling just a little bit. Jesus.
The problem becomes is like now you're trying to nitpick, right? Because at the end of the day, sure, you played a better quarterback in the Super Bowl than Kerry Collins. I will not argue that. But we are talking about a team that literally from week 1 up into the Super Bowl only allowed 195 points.
Which is nuts. That's what I say. I'm giving you the 2000 Ravens. I'm giving you the Steel Curtain.
But I'll tell you what, though,
we're top 5. We're top 5, bro.
Number one offense in the history of the NFL football that has not even been done again, dog. Patrick Mahomes has not done it, right? Josh Allen has not done it. No one has ever. Come on, dog.
Sure, and that accounts, and that's part of the reason why you're in the top 10. Sure.
Defense of all time, there's not 5 defenses better than the fucking Legion. There's not.
I think the Seahawks.
There's not 5 defenses better than the Legion. There's not 5.
There's not
So,
five. There's not two.
statistically, hold up. What is the best year, like points per game, that the whole 4 years, the whole 4-year run with Legion of Boom? What was the best points per game that y'all had? That y'all held?
I think it was like
Off the top of my head.
16.3 or something like that.
No, it was less than that. It was less than that.
Because the
I don't
2023
remember off the top of
Ravens
my head.
defense,
I'm not Googling it. I don't remember on top of my
the
head.
2023 Ravens was the first ever Triple Crown defense, right? Where they led in sacks, interceptions, and points per game.
Ravens you're talking about, right? But
Yes.
here's the thing, right? But who did they face in the Super Bowl, dog?
That's irrelevant.
What does that
They didn't
have
make
to
the
do
Super Bowl in
with it?
2023.
No, it makes sense because like we
Because
faced the greatest
these stats-
quarterback
no,
season
those are
of all
regular
time.
season
The greatest
stats.
offense.
Sir, those
So-
are regular season stats. Has nothing to do with the playoffs.
So the
this
greatest.
is my issue, right? This is my issue.
But
We're
we
talking
faced the
about-
greatest quarterback of all time. What are you talking
The-
about?
Well, actually,
hold
wait.
on.
Before I put my foot in my mouth, are those regular season stats that are up on the board with the Ravens?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We're talking about
It has nothing to
So-
do
so
with
this
who
is
they
my
played in
issue,
the
right?
fucking Super Bowl.
this is my issue, right? We're talking
I'm
about
so-
we're talking about defenses
Oh.
who didn't last. If you
Talking
like I
about
said,
practice.
the only defense since the Super Bowl era to lead in points per game.
All right, so
to lead
wait,
in points
Moss.
allowed for 4 straight.
Well,
years.
let Moss
The only
finish.
So,
one.
Moss,
The only
Let Moss
one.
finish.
That's the only one.
Moss, I want to know where you have them ranked.
The Big Blue Wrecking Crew lasted for about 6-7 years, and they got 2
Yep.
wins out of it.
I'm about to say I don't see how what was it, the 88 or the 87 Minnesota?
I'm guessing the
Yeah.
Big Blue Wrecking Crew was Strahan and all them.
No, that wasn't Strahan. That was Harry Carson, Carl Banks, Jim Burt, Lawrence Taylor,
Okay, my bad.
Leonard Marshall.
Oh, okay.
And on top of
Oh
that,
my
and on top of
ring
that,
and the 1990 ring, the 86 ring, and they got 2 rings out of the Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Hey dog,
Yeah,
hey dog, hey dog, hey dog,
Belichick
put
got
up.
his first 2 rings.
Hey dog, put up. Hey, the graphic guy, put up. Peyton Manning's that year. What he put up, 5,000.
It was
what-
like
what is it?
54 touchdowns and like
It was
55 yards, right?
He threw for 5,000
No,
yards.
no,
All right, wait,
55
put up
hold
the
on.
numbers, put up the
Hold on.
numbers.
Where do you rank?
And the Seahawks beat him 45-3.
Okay, so
What?
tell me where you rank.
40,
Where do
48,
you
right,
rank that
48 to
Seattle
3.
defense all time?
They
The
say top
greatest
5.
offense that ever lived in the
I'm
NFL.
gonna
The
say
greatest
No,
offense
just
is
tell
the
me where you
Broncos.
rank the Seattle
Oh,
defense.
I think
I
number.
can say 5.
I think number top 3. I'll put him number 2.
Merch, yeah, Merch said 3, Moss said 5.
All
I
right,
put him
so wait,
3 or
I'm going to
2.
start with Merch. Merch, you said 3?
No, I put him 2. I put him 2.
Oh, wow. You put him
Yep.
2. So who
Yep.
do you have at 1?
The 85 Bears.
So you're
Okay,
saying that
so you
Legion of Boom
think-
time the fuck out. You're saying that Legion of Boom defense is better than the fucking 2000 Ravens defense?
No, yes.
You're
Yes.
smoking butter.
Oh, wait, hold on. So you're saying
Why am I
that
lying?
they're better than...
He asked me a question, dog. He asked me a
Wait,
question.
no,
I,
hold
I
on.
mean, that's your opinion, but I'm saying though,
Wait, hold
like,
on. You're saying that they're better than the Ravens,
Yes.
the Steel Curtain,
Yes.
the Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Yes.
And-
all that.
and-
The only
Wait,
defense
hold
that
on,
was
let
better was
me
the
finish.
85
Let me
Bears.
finish.
Okay, I'm
And the
sorry.
Tampa 2?
Yes.
Wow.
yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry,
being
dog.
biased, brother.
I think I need.
You
I
guys
think I need
have
to
fun
go home and
talking
read.
football with him.
Yeah,
You
I
are
think
being
I need to
biased,
go.
I'm
brother.
saying
I
the
think I need
85
to go
Bears.
review a couple
No,
of things in
can
my
we agree?
life.
Can
Hey,
we
Moss,
agree?
Moss, please don't tell me you riding along with that bullshit.
No, like I said, we're 5. The 85 Bears not even better than the Steel Curtain in my opinion.
The
They're not.
85 Bears is the greatest defense, I think, all time.
I mean,
The eight-
the only reason why the '86 Bears weren't listed as the better defense because they didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Right, I agree.
But
But the 85 Bears was nice, too. It's the same dude.
Yeah,
guys.
but because they won the Super
before
Bowl.
I lose my mind, I'm gonna probably go start a non-sports life.
Yeah, I love this. I'm sorry, guys. You know, this is
But
hot
what,
takes.
so
This is
your
first
reasoning
take.
of why you have them at number 2 is because they beat Peyton Manning, who had the best.
The greatest offense meant the greatest defense. Like, the number 1 defense meant the number 1 offense, right? Right? In the history of sports.
But doesn't defense
history-
hold on? Doesn't defenses win championships though?
But the way they did it, you held the
You're
Peyton Manning who
valuing
scored.
one game. You're overvaluing one fucking game, bro.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the
I know.
So
Hold on. I'm valuing the whole season. The whole season, Peyton Manning had the greatest season of all time.
I don't disagree with that. I
All
know
right,
what
Merch,
he did.
all
He's
right,
my
Merch,
quarterback.
All right,
I
Merch.
know.
All right, Merch. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna ask you a
Come
question.
on, dog. I know.
No,
Peyton Manning.
hold on,
Okay.
Merch. Hold on, Merch. I'm gonna ask you a question. If a team, right?
Yeah.
If a team, I gotta mute you while you driving, dog. I gotta mute you while you driving.
Well, you're in the Uber.
I listen. If a team for the last 9 games of the season, right? For the last 9 games of the season, if a defense pitches 5 shutouts and doesn't allow a team and pitches 5 shutouts of the 9, and then the other 4 don't allow more than 3 points, is the Legion of Boom better than that defense? You can come off mute now.
Oh shit! Where's
No, hold on. I said question again real quick because I was on mute. My bad, dog. I was tough to.
Yeah. Nah. So I'm gonna ask you: if a team in their last 9 games they pitch 5 shutouts, and don't allow no more than 3 points in the last
3 runs. We're talking about baseball, right?
No. I'm talking about the defense. No, in football and defense. If in 9 games, right, the last 9 games of the season, 5 of those games are shutouts, and the other 4 games they don't allow more than 3 points. Is the Legion of Boom better than that defense?
I mean, they're not. You know, I understand where you're coming from. I respect that. They're not.
So that right there. So that right there will put them at number 3. That right there will put Legion of Boom at number 3. We're going to keep moving back. Now, you're going to keep moving back.
But here's the thing, though. So you're laughing right now, dog. But can I rebuttal? Can I have a second? All right. And if a team that throws for the greatest season of all time with the greatest quarterback of all time and Peyton Manning, I think like Peyton Manning's better than Tom Brady. Like, I mean, he's up there, right? It's Tom Brady and then Peyton Manning, right? Right? Right. It's Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, right? And then Peyton Manning throws 5,500 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. And he threw 55 touchdowns.
55 touchdowns, 5,000 yards.
5,000 yards, which no one's ever done before in the history of the league, right?
And y'all shut him
in
down.
The history of the league.
Right?
In the history of the league, right?
You shut him down.
And then we shut him like not only we shut him down, the first 12 seconds of the game.
That one game. So you're saying that one game.
No, we just blew out the best offense.
No. But you keep going back to that one game. So you're saying
we beat him twice. We beat him twice. We beat him twice that season.
Right, you're alluding to what you guys did in the Super Bowl as the.
I know, but we beat him twice. We beat him early.
No,
you're
saying that it's the same conversation we had earlier. Just because you beat a team twice, you're better than them in 2 games doesn't mean you're better team.
Wait, hold on.
The best offense in the league.
It's the exact same conversation we had earlier, guys.
Wait, hold on.
Essentially,
the year when Tom Brady lost with the undefeated team, the
2007.
Giants defense was ranked 27th in the NFL.
Yep. It was just Eli's a better quarterback than Tom Brady at that time.
That defensive line didn't do nothing though.
Okay, so
Eli had magic. That's different.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, so
why are we talking about Eli Matt? Like, what the hell? Eli Manning?
How is that different?
That's because Eli Manning did not have the best defense in the league.
What the fuck did that defense do in the Super Bowl?
Well, I'm not mistaken. They were ranked in the 2007 season. I thought they were ranked 6th overall. If I'm not mistaken.
No, 27. I looked it up.
27.
Yeah,
27 the best defense. That means Eli Manning.
2011.
Okay, so I'm comparing the 4 years of the Giants dominance compared to 4 years of the Seattle dominance. We're smoking them in points per game for half this fucking era. They allowed 21 points per game. They allowed 12 and 86. We allowed 11 and 13.
Okay, I have a question to ask you guys.
Let me finish. That we allowed 11. Yeah, We allow 11 and 13. They allow 12 and 86. They allow 21 and 87. We allow 12 and 14. In 88, let me go back to 88. Yeah,
wait. You allow 12 points per game?
Yes. Yeah. They allow 21.
So then how come you ain't up here on this list? Least points allowed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm looking at it.
What years are you talking about, Moss?
2014, 12.1 points per game.
12 point
that would
what?
put you above. That would put you above the 878 Steelers. 12.1.
That means this. What you got might be bullshit because ESPN 2014. I'm looking at it.
When was this list made?
Last year. Last year is when I screenshotted it, and is when they posted it. I mean, you can look up a new one. Type it into Google and see since
I'm about to
1978.
we already did that. The same teams came up. This ain't the first time we've had this discussion.
That's why I asked, like, the best points per game that the Legion of Boom had. And from what Moss is saying, it sounds like 11.
ESPN is telling me 12.1
2013 Seahawks gave up 417 points, 26.1 points per game.
Yeah, okay. That's not.
I'm looking at 11.6. ESPN telling me 11.6 and 12.1 for 13 and 14. We damn sure wouldn't give them 26.
That's less, but that okay. So
11.6. That would put you over the Titans and the Steelers.
Right. Well, no, it would be number 2.
It put him number 2.
Yeah, it put you over the Bears too.
No man, ESPN might be lying.
Because look, the Ravens in that season, in the regular season, they only let up 160 points in the regular season. Then I think 20.
I found this list.
No, hold on. They let up 14.4 points per game in 2013.
And I have the
Legion of Boom is 231.
Number 10. Yeah, I have them at number 10 on this list for fewest.
I have a question. Can you pull up Peyton Manning stats in 2013? The Broncos. Why not?
We're fucking Broncos fans.
Year.
We know his stats, bro.
We know his stats for that year. It was 55 touchdowns and 5,000 yards, right?
All right.
And if I'm not mistaken, completion percentage of 78 and
oh my God, the greatest season ever by quarterback.
111.
That's the greatest season by quarterback.
We know.
Okay, cool.
You said the same thing.
And the Seahawks blew them out.
Cool.
So what? It's one game.
Oh
that doesn't make just because you blew out the best quarterback statistical season in the Super Bowl.
No, the best offense, not the quarterback. You gotta count Emmanuel Sanders. You gotta count everyone else, dog.
I think that helps our argument, but that's not.
It does.
I'm not hanging my hat. I'm not hanging my hat.
It adds credit. But it doesn't.
Does the best team always win the Super Bowl?
I'm hanging my hat on the fact that we're the only defense that was number one scoring.
Does the best team always win the Super Bowl?
Sorry, when the Seahawks win the Super Bowl this year,
that's the best team.
Hey, we're about to win the Super Bowl, baby. What's your?
Well, hopefully you do.
I mean, yes. To answer Southgate's question, yes. I think the best team always wins the Super Bowl because they won the Super Bowl. How you get there, what you do in the playoffs, and if you win the Super Bowl, obviously it makes you the best team.
And if it wasn't for Pete Carroll, we could have won 2 Super Bowls.
I'm losing fucking brain cells.
Even we talk about the fucking no-fly zone, how legendary that defense was for that year. Guess who was still number one scoring?
Brandon Browner. He's in jail now.
That's what even we talk about how great that defense was. Holy shit! Guess who was still number one in scoring that year? Hello, they were playing in fucking Washington. Anytime, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm sorry, there's not 5 better. There's not 5 better. I can confidently say there's not 5 better.
I'm not mad at you about that, but for Yo to say number 2 is asinine.
Yeah, not number 2. I can say.
I'll say top 3 then. All right. Ooh.
I can say
I'm with Moss. I'm with Moss. I'm cool if you say 5 or 6 if you interchangeably. I'm not mad at you. But
How about,
to sit there
how about
and
the Seahawks
say
defense this
that
year?
they're
How about the
better,
Seahawks this-
hold up, but sit there to say that they're better than the 85 Bears. The
No, I never
2000
said that. I
Ravens.
never said that. I never said that. I said the
Well, you
85
said
Bears
you
is the
said better than
greatest.
2000 Ravens because you said 85
No,
Bears was
no,
number one.
yeah. That
And then
2000
you
Bears is
said
different. But the 85 Bears is the
your
greatest.
Legion of Boom was number 2, which is crazy
Yeah,
because
I'll
Yeah,
put
they're-
number 2.
I mean, bro,
Yeah,
that 2002 Bucks defense, they were good for like 3 years, bro. And I'm
And
sorry,
the Seahawks were not good for 4 years.
they
5
were,
years?
they were. But
elite for 4 years.
what'd you say?
I said elite for 4 years.
Elite.
But so was the Bucks for 3 years. They were a top 5 defense.
You don't
Hands
have Earl
down.
Thomas. You don't have a Cam Chancellor. Like, let's be real.
Bro, you
Name
don't
them.
have a fucking Ed Reed. You don't have a Ray Lewis. So what is you saying? They
Ray
are the-
Lewis
they are
is
the-
a murderer.
They are the best at their position.
Yo,
they are
what?
the greatest at their position.
Yo, what?
Yo, Bobby Wagner's better than.
No, he's not.
What you just say?
No, I was joking. I'm joking.
I'm about to say, yeah, boy. you
Bobby
crazy.
Wagner's up there though. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, but he's not up there like as in the top 10 linebackers.
I mean, Ray Lewis killed the nigga. So I mean, Ninja killed the Ninja. Kill him,
Yo,
Ninja.
come on. Yeah. Send him to the gulag. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Don't send me the gulag. Don't send me the gulag.
Yeah, out of pocket.
Send him to the.
Moss
You gotta
said,
go.
Moss said, send it to the.
Hey, man,
You
look.
wildin'.
You wildin', bro. Like, Bobby Wagner ain't in top 10, my G. He's not even in top 10, my G. You tripping. You tripping.
Yeah.
My bad. Ninja. I don't want to say Ninja. I apologize.
Nah, that ain't why you got sent to the.
That's
No,
not
it was
why you
part
got
of the
sent to
reason.
gulag.
It was
I
part
went
of
to
the
the
reason.
gulag. I went to the gulag.
It was part of the reason, but yeah. But
No. Ray Lewis is way better than Bobby Wagner. I'll give you that. Obviously, I'm not crazy.
But are you trying to say? But are you trying to say Bobby Wagner is top 10?
Bobby Wagner, top 10 linebacker all time? Yeah.
No,
What?
No.
Not
No.
top 10?
no, my brother.
Oh my God, Mom.
No,
come
my
on,
brother.
dog.
Yo, come on, over Zach Thomas, over Brian, over Luke. Come on, what are we doing? No, Brian Urlacher. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about top 10. I'm not talking about top 5 or I'm talking about top
Mike
10.
Singletary.
it's like
Mike
six.
Singletary,
It's
bro.
like
Name me 9 guys better than
I'm not gonna
Brian.
lie. It's like six Steeler linebackers a little better than Bobby Wagner. Respect.
Thank you. At least Moss, you're big, and that's why I rock
Name
you, Moss. You're being
me
objective.
top 10. Name me top 10.
So you
Ray
can say
Lewis, Zach Thomas, Luke Keegan,
Okay.
Brian Urlacher,
All right.
Michael,
That's 3 right there.
Mike Singletary,
or Mike Singletary.
Urlacher 4.
Jack Lambert. You can say
Jack
Junior.
Lambert.
Jack Lambert. I would take
Lambert.
Junior Seau respectfully. Derek
Definitely.
Brooks.
Yeah.
I would take Derek Brooks respectfully. I
Yes,
would
Derek
take Jack,
Brooks.
I would take Jack. I would take Jack Ham respectfully. Jack Ham. Ted Hendricks. Dick Buckins.
I'm honestly, I hate.
Come on, dog. Top 10.
Dick Buckins
That's crazy.
respectfully.
Ted Hendricks was great. What are you talking about?
All right,
He played for the Raiders.
go ahead. Keep naming. That's 6,
Yeah,
right?
keep going.
I ain't gonna lie. I just named like 5 of them alone. I don't
Mike,
know.
did you say Mike Singletary?
Yeah, I said Mike Singletary. I said
Did you say Lawrence Taylor? Did you say Lawrence Taylor?
Dick Buckins.
All right.
We're not counting Lawrence Taylor. We talking about like middle
Lawrence
linebackers.
Taylor though. Lawrence Taylor has to be.
He's not middle. He's not a middle linebacker.
I thought he was. Oh, line. Do Ray Lewis.
Come on,
Listen,
dog. I'm waiting.
I left off
Wait.
at Dick Buckins.
Wait, what was it?
Top 10 linebackers. I'm saying he's
Middle
Bobby Wagner's-
linebackers?
Yeah, middle linebacker, top 10 middle
linebacker.
linebackers. I don't believe Bobby Wagner's top 10. At least.
All right. Name them.
Bro, you want me to start over?
Get the fuck out of here. Bobby Wagner, Luke Keaton? Prime Bobby Wagner?
Bobby Wagner. Time, yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, we got man.
He has to be up there. Why?
let me start all the way
That's
over. Let me start all the way over. Okay, so
Patrick Willis is better than him, bro.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes,
Go
he
home.
is.
Go home. Go home.
Sam
Go
Thomas.
home. Go home. Go
I said
home.
Derek-
Whoever said that
Derek
shit, go
Brooks.
home, bro.
No, go ahead, Moss. Go ahead, Moss.
Okay, so I said Derek Brooks.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll
Buckets.
give you that. That's number 7, right?
I said
Jack Lambert, Ray Lewis.
yeah, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham.
Over,
Ray
no,
Lewis.
not Jack Lambert. Get the fuck out of my face,
Bro,
Over
you
Bobby? Over Bobby?
you are biased
I
as
said
fuck.
Junior.
Wait,
I
Ray
said Junior
Lewis?
Seau.
Bro, I said Patrick
Junior
Willis is
Seau.
better. I said Patrick Willis better.
Junior Seau.
Wait,
Wait, hold
Singletary.
on. Let's count them off. Derek Brooks, Ray Lewis, Jack Lambert. That's
Three.
That's 3.
right?
That's 3.
Okay.
Jack
Brian
Ham.
Urlacher, 4.
Brian Urlacher's 4.
Brian Urlacher,
Mike Singletary, 5.
Mike
Four.
Singletary's 5.
Zach
Five,
Thomas.
yeah,
Zach Thomas. Hold up.
Zach Thomas is
Zach Thomas, 6. Luke
Yep.
Kuechly, 7.
Yeah, Luke
Brian
Kuechly deserves to be up there. 7.
All
Yeah.
right.
I already got
Yep.
Brian Urlacher. We already got
7.
Brian
Okay,
Urlacher.
what's 8? What's 8? What's 8?
What about
Mike
Patrick
Singletary.
Willis?
We got Dick Butkus.
That's 7, 8.
That's 8. That's 8. 9. Who's 9?
Wait,
Junior
hold on.
Seau,
Sam Mills.
9.
What about
No,
Julius Peppers?
nope,
Julius
nope.
Peppers didn't play.
Sam
Lawrence
Mills.
Taylor.
10. Well, Sarah's not a linebacker.
Yes, he is.
What are we talking about?
He's an
outside linebacker. He's a linebacker.
outside
He
We were only
linebacker.
talking
was
about middle
outside.
linebacker.
He was a middle linebacker.
Okay, we
bro.
didn't
Come on,
distinctly
dog.
say middle linebacker, but okay.
Middle-
Okay,
middle-
I'll go
He's
take
a
him.
middle
We
linebacker,
can
bro.
take him away. We'll take him away.
Respectfully,
Mills.
London Fletcher better. Respectfully,
I
London
agree.
Fletcher's better. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I agree.
London Fletcher, I'm a diehard Seahawks fan.
Get the fuck.
London Fletcher is better. Might be better.
And,
Bobby
and okay,
Wagner.
so I'll take Lawrence Taylor back. I'll take it away since he's an outside
Lawrence
linebacker.
Taylor
Patrick
is the
Willis.
greatest defensive player
Patrick
of all
Willis
time.
is
What
a middle
about Zach
linebacker.
Thomas?
I already said Zach Thomas.
We said Zach Thomas already.
So it's top 8.
No, he's not in the top 10, my brother.
Bob.
He's not top 10.
So Bobby's not top 10.
No.
Top 10, but like people have their various opinions.
Oh my god, dog. So Bobby Wagner. You can't name
It's
two.
various
You can't name
opinions.
two.
It's opinion based. It's not like
But you can't. You're
Well, I
right.
mean, of
You
course,
can't name
it's
two.
all subjective if you really want to get down to it.
Yeah,
But
it's
at the end of the
also
day,
good, but
at the end of the
Am
day,
I-
Bobby Wagner is top 10 linebacker of all time.
I mean, like again, as somebody who grew up watching Bobby Wagner as a Bobby Wagner lover, I'm not sure I can comfortably say he's top 10.
Another one. 10
Not
Are you
comfortably.
not? Oh
Not
my
comfortably,
God.
I can't say that.
I agree. I'm not
But
putting
you
him in the
can't.
top
But
10.
you can't name. You can't name. You can't
We just
name.
did. We just did.
We just
You
did.
just did 8 dudes though. You said 8 dudes.
All right, let's
I
start
said
over.
top
Let's start
10.
over.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
making
lie, we
you-
named.
Let's start over.
Oh
I'm not
my
gonna lie, we named.
Right,
off
no,
like
no,
11
be
people.
quiet. Be quiet. That's the problem. Everybody keeps talking, right? And we'll consensus. Ray Lewis,
All right. Cool.
Derek
Hey, Ray
Brooks,
Lewis way better. Yep.
Derek Brooks,
Derek Brooks. Yep.
Brian Urlacher,
3,
Zach Thomas,
4,
Luke Kuechly,
5,
Patrick Willis.
6.
And who did you say, Southgate?
Mike Singletary,
Mike Singletary. That's 7.
7. Yep.
Urlacher,
Urlacher,
8.
8.
Dick Butkus.
Zach
Dick Butkus.
Thomas,
9. I already said Zach.
Yep.
Sam Mills,
10. Who?
Junior
Who's
Seau.
10?
Junior Seau.
Junior
Junior
Seau.
Seau.
That's 10 right there.
Nah.
That's 10 right there.
Nah. Nope.
Junior Seau is better than a lot of linebackers we already
Bobby
named.
Wagner? Are you serious?
Bro, do you not know who Junior Seau was, bro?
Junior Seau.
RP.
Yo,
Junior
Junior
Seau
Seau
like
was
that,
a
bro.
dog, bro.
But he was outside linebacker. I'm talking about middle linebacker.
No, he was
dog.
middle.
who Lawrence Taylor was a middle linebacker.
No,
Was he
Marcelo
outside?
Lost,
No. Junior Seau was a middle linebacker, brother.
Was he outside?
No,
I don't know. Is it pass rusher?
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor was better. Junior Seau was a middle.
Junior Seau was a middle linebacker, bro.
Nah, I think he was outside.
No, he wasn't. No, he was not.
Wait, big,
No, he was not.
big.
Teddy
All right,
Bruschi.
Big.
Teddy
Wait,
Bruschi.
wait.
No.
Navarro Bowman?
Wait, no,
Bobby
hold
Wagner
on,
better
Big.
than Bruschi.
Big,
What'd you say,
did
Gabe?
say Jack Lambert this time?
No, it didn't. We don't have
We
to.
didn't say, we
Oh,
didn't
there
say
you go,
Lambert.
Lambert.
We don't even have to say Lambert. We already got 10 middle linebackers better than fucking Bobby Wagner.
I'm sorry.
And we
Bobby
didn't
Wagner,
say Dick
like,
Butkus.
Now Bobby Wagner may be top 15, but like top 10.
Whoa, Bobby Wagner won.
Bro, and
He
Moss,
been to 2
bro,
Super
Moss,
Bowls,
I don't
won a
even know
Super
about that,
Bowl.
bro, because
Man,
the
he
Go
did, by
on,
the way.
boy.
10 we just named, are recent.
Bro, you know
like,
he
well,
has
not,
the most tackles every
not
year.
recent, but
Look at Bobby Wagner's tackles, dog. Man, that's crazy, bro. I'm Thompson, bro.
Bro, check this out. Do you see Levante David, first 6 years in the league?
He's better than Bobby Wagner? No.
Levante David. Damn.
Well, how about Jordan Brooks though? How about Jordan Brooks? Why is nobody?
You don't think Levante David is?
Bobby Wagner?
This year, Jordan Brooks, nobody gave him his flowers, bro. He led the NFL in tackles, I'm pretty sure still.
He led the NFL in tackles multiple times, even when he played with Bobby Wagner.
I'm saying, like, Jordan Brooks is him, but, like, yeah, I'll take Bobby Wagner. You got to bring up longevity, too. Bro's been doing it for a while.
Bro's been doing it for 15 years, dog.
Now, if we want to argue longevity, there's not many that's stacking up like Bobby Wagner. But you talking about all around just fucking.
But then
you talking about just career,
right? That's what I'm saying. We're talking about peak. That it's not even like what we talking about. Of course, longevity it goes into
peak.
The conversation.
We're talking about peak,
right? But when it comes to peak prime, Patrick Willis hands down is better than Bobby Wagner.
Hold on. Prime Bobby. That's close. I ain't gonna lie though. I give it to Patrick.
Bobby's close, Bobby's close, but I would say Patrick Willis.
I give it to Patrick.
Like that's what I'm saying. Look, bro,
Patrick's an animal. Patrick's like a
lie, bro. Merch, you're being really biased today, my brother. Really biased. I get the Seahawks are your team, but bro, you have to be objective when you look at this shit, bro.
No, you're right. I know.
You literally less than 10 minutes ago said that the Legion of Boom was a better defense than the fucking 2000 Ravens, which is asinine.
I'm not gonna lie, it was true. It is true. That is true.
It is true though.
What's true?
I'll give him. I'm a Patriots fan, bro. I'll give him props for that Legion of Boom Super Bowl, bro. They had to make us work for it.
Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
The Patriots beat you on that Super Bowl, but but we were down 10 points in the fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So that makes sense. So you think just because they beat y'all in the Super Bowl and they had to work for it, that makes them better than the 2000 Ravens?
We didn't beat them though.
I mean, let's bring up another Super Bowl.
No. Answer my question before you pivot and bring up another fucking. Hold up, Jonathan. Jonathan, hold up, bro. Hold up, please.
Yo, Ray Lewis is a fucking psychopath, bro.
Answer me this question, my brother. You're telling me that Legion of Boom defense is the second best defense of all time?
I think it's top 3.
I'm not biased though. I'm not biased, bag. It's on my team, you know.
Your unbiased take is you think that Legion of Boom defense is the second best defense ever.
Historically speaking, didn't they blow out Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, bro. The greatest offense in history.
What about the defenses playing around the dark side? Are they better than the Legion of Boom? Would you say, brother? I didn't hear that dark side defense is going to play tomorrow in the Super Bowl. I hear you though, bag. That Ravens team was tough. I tell you all the time. Like they allowed like 125 points. Like that's some
160.
Shit, like, when we talk about
Ravens defense in the 2000s was great.
The Patriots have no chance, dog. They're done for. You know why? Because we play the Rams and we play the Niners twice.
Bro, there's only two defenses. There's only two defenses that have 3 defensive player of the years on the defense in a 10-year span. There's only 2 organizations to ever do that. Guess who they are?
Steelers and Ravens. Got to be.
Bingo.
No, that Ravens team is tough.
The Ravens are, bro. You guys are trash.
Told you that Ravens team was
hold on, because
you guys are garbage, bro. You guys are garbage, just like the Bills, dog. AFC's trash.
Did it with one.
Sir.
I'm lining up a bunch of linebackers next to each other. Bro, Ray Lewis is a fucking psychopath.
Ray Lewis is he killed the nigga. He killed the ninja.
He the greatest middle linebacker ever.
But he killed someone else,
bro. That does not.
He's still good at football.
That's not even. That's not. What the hell are we? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. You're just.
Football, bro.
Yeah, you bag. When you got that Seahawks, that Legion of Boom rank though, like when we talking like historic defense, 5
or 6. I'm not mad at you. Interchangeable.
I'm not mad at that.
I agree with Moss. Moss is 100% right. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm sorry, like I wouldn't put them above the 2002 Buccaneers defense. I'm sorry, like they had a 3-year span, bro. to where they
Who was
were
on that Bucks defense?
They were top 5.
My bad.
Who they have? They had Warrens. Yeah, that Bucks defense was.
Warren Sapp, Derrick
No.
Brooks, Rod was like, yo, bro.
Ooh, they were nice.
They were crushing shit, bro.
But like, here's my take with
Seattle
Lincoln Boom.
secondary.
That secondary was tough. Like Sherman and Chancellor alone. You got Earl Thomas.
They were
on the
cool,
other
yes.
side.
I'm not negating
And
that. That's
before
what I'm
Brandon
saying.
Brown fell off the fucking mound.
What's wrong with being
Byron
top
Maxwell.
5?
Yeah, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
But I guess the greatest offense. I guess the greatest offense happened.
Why y'all acting like John Lynch and Talib was
I'm
like,
sorry,
like,
bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I was only 2 years old, so to be fair, I don't
Peyton
know.
Manning had 2,000 yards, dog.
That no fly
I mean, like
defense. That no fly
4,000,
defense.
like 5,000 yards, dog.
No
Peyton
fly
Manning
defense
did.
was scary. That
Yes,
no
and
fly
that's what helps you to be top 5.
Because
We're
you
taking
shut
all
up.
the context into it. We're putting all the nuance into it. That's what
Because-
literally. But that's part of the reason why they're the 5th or 6th best defense ever, because of the competition that you played and beat in the Super
I
Bowl.
think we're top 2, top 3.
No. You see, you can't be mad at top 5 because there's like 1,000. You know what I mean? Like top 5.
Yes, it's a million
Hey,
defense.
yo, hold on. Hey, yo, we just broke down to you all the achievements, context, and nuance of these other defenses, and you still staying fucking 2 and 3, dog?
Yep.
As I said, you're being biased, Murchie. You're being biased, brother. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You're just being biased.
I maybe I am, dog, because I'm from Seattle. I love the Seahawks.
I get it, and that's your squad.
Right.
Right,
But I'm just saying, you know,
but you can
I'm
be
talking from the past.
objective.
I'm talking from the past, though.
Right, but so being the 5th best defense in the history of the NFL is not good enough for you?
Nah, I think it's top 3. I think it's top 3.
But you have no argument besides that they beat the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, who had MVP and had the greatest season statistically as a quarterback. But that's what gives you the top 5.
Quarterback the ball, Marshawn Lynch.
Again,
We
like
would
I
have. We had
said,
2 rings. I cried that day, dog.
Hey,
But
yo,
Murchie,
like,
the only
we
argument
had
here is
one of the greatest stretches. We had one of the greatest stretches for defense ever. We had
I
one of the
agree.
most dominant Super Bowl runs ever. That's what
For
makes
sure.
us top 5. I believe.
Yes, and Moss, that
We
I
could
ain't
have
gonna
went
lie.
back to back, though, dog.
if you
We did things. We
if
did
y'all would
things
have
that
won,
no
if
other
y'all would have
defense in
won
history
against
say they
New
can do.
England, Moss, if y'all would have won against New England, right? I can kind of see his argument being top 3, right? Because that's another accolade onto the totality.
back to back.
Right, that would be a back-to-back.
Facts.
yeah, after Brady.
That shit would have been nice.
But the
Like
way
Eli
that,
Manning
but the way
fucked
that
up the
shit had
Patriots,
played
right?
out, the way that shit played out, bro. There's nothing wrong with being 5. I don't know why he has to
Nah,
keep
it's top 3. No, it's top 3 for me, dog. I can't do top 5. I'll do
I
top
think
5.
because the argument. I think the argument because it's top 5 out of 5. I think that's what it is. You said 5 out of 15, like hell yeah. But since it's 5 out of 5, it's like hell.
But like low key 6 though, because they did bring up a point with the Bucks. That Bucks team was loaded, like interchangeable 5 and 6. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't mad. For me, it's 5 or 6
just-
interchangeable. I have
to
them at
me-
6, just me personally.
Yo,
But
I'll put money
I'm
up,
not
though.
mad
Hey,
at
I don't
the
think
same
let's put money
To
up,
me-
though. Who's gonna win?
To me, this is my thing.
what
We
you
can-
mean?
we-
It's
we
all
did-
good.
We did things that Bucks team never did. The Bucks can't say they did shit that we didn't do.
I mean, the
They can't say
Bucks, bro. The Bucks had a young
They-
coach,
they-
and I mean,
they
the
didn't do
Bucks.
shit that we didn't do.
Yep,
They
understand that
revolutionized
Bucks.
the Tampa
That,
2 defense.
In what
that Bucks
aspect?
team
What you
was
talking about?
all defense, bro. If they had we talking like offense. The Seattle had a great offense. I'm just saying, like that Bucks team was all defense, bro. You know what I mean? So that's why that Bucks
Awesome, dog.
defense
You know what I'm saying?
is
Like,
more
bro,
impressive.
the
you know?
Ravens and the Bucks won with Trent Dilfer as quarterback
Yeah.
and Brad
Trent
Johnson as
Dilfer, bro.
quarterback.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on.
I mean, respectfully, we had Russell Wilson
Hold
second.
on.
Respect.
Keep saying. I
Yeah,
got
Ma, fuck you that.
Nah, Hasselbeck is way better than Trent.
Go ahead, Coach.
On the opposite side, the Tampa Bay, they did have a very decent run game. Their pass game wasn't all that, but the run game with Warwick Dunn and motherfucking and Allstott during that
Yeah, that's true.
During that run, their run game was nice.
Yeah, but they had Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch for like I'll say like four years consecutive.
That was baby.
Yeah, that wasn't young Russ. That was young Russ.
He was a baby. That was his second
Marshawn
year.
Lynch clears bucket, and it's not really close at all.
I don't know, boys. Like after Brady beat you on the Super Bowl, the LOB kind of fell apart. Like
that caused that shit.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I don't know. Yes, it did.
Nah, but they won the next year.
We're back though. We're in the Super Bowl right now.
Right, they won the next year.
Hold on, time out. So you said we fell off after that. Is having two more number one scoring defense falling off to you?
That's talk some dog.
I mean, what is?
It sounds like we didn't fall off. Holy fucking shit, man.
I mean,
I don't see how you win the Super Bowl because of your defense the next year and you falling off. That doesn't make sense.
We had the Rams twice. We had the Niners twice, and then we played both of the niggas in the playoffs, dog. Come on, man. I mean,
and that's another thing too. That's another thing too.
Come on, you can't
that division we played in, bro. That 49ers team wasn't no damn squirrel either. They
were right there with y'all, Moss. Right, that 4-year stretch. That 4-year stretch. If I'm not mistaken, both of y'all defenses was top 5 for damn near 4 years in a row.
I remember that game, bro. I was like,
right, they went to the Super Bowl in 2011, 2012, and we beat them. Right. They made it to the NFC Championship 2 times after that.
Yeah, lost to us.
Right, and lost to y'all
in the champion. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying the Niners. Tell them, dog.
Looking at like that's what I'm saying. Like, so that competition. I feel like that competition matter. It's a lot of things that go into it. Again, like you can call it nitpick or whatever.
But that's the context and nuance.
But like I said, like, dude, that Buccaneers team, as good as they weren't number one scoring defense for 4 straight years. No other team in the Super Bowl ever has done that.
I think they were number one the year that they won though, 2002.
Yeah, they were. And on top of that, they didn't go. Most of these defenses that we're talking about never went up against the juggernauts that we went up against. And I don't want to keep going back to that game because that's not the focus of my argument.
No, against the Rams,
you're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. But hold on, but that's what adds credence to you guys being number 5, right? I'm not taking away that is a part of your argument and then why I'm cool with you saying 5 overall, right? But also in the same,
I'm saying top 3. I'm not even saying 5.
Bro, we understand you're saying top 3. We get that.
So I can't say that Buccaneers defense better. I can't confidently say it. I can't comfortably say that Buccaneers defense better.
What about the Patriots?
What, Derek Brooks won top defense?
What about the Patriots defense?
I can't comfortably say that's better.
The Patriots defense, I don't even think they don't even have an argument to be top 10.
They definitely do it with Bill Belichick.
This defense was only good. Like I'm talking like 0-2 to 0. Like we have to stop with this like generational defensive. Like we had Stephon Gilmore. We would have stretches of good defense.
We had Ty Law, Teddy Bruschi, Mike Vrabel, Willie McGinnis, Rodney Harrison,
top 10.
Vince Wilfork.
That's not top 10.
The thing about Patriots defenses,
Asante Samuel,
and they won the Super Bowl.
I don't think that is top 10.
Willie McGinnis.
Like
Willie McGinnis, Teddy Bruschi.
If you look at
It's fucking Wilfork.
Yep.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Asante Samuel.
No, wait a minute.
Chong, Patrick Chong.
Now you're trying to make an argument for very good defenses against all-time defense. They're not the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you look at
Seahawks all-time defense,
You can look up the stats of this Patriots defense, y'all. I think
no, he's talking about Patriots.
This defense is very dominant. They didn't win because of Tom Brady. They won because of Bill Belichick and his defense.
Where's the Seahawks defense at that? Where's the Seahawks defense? Why you not posting that shit?
There's no denying the Patriots had a top. There's no denying the Patriots
I won every single season
during their run.
Brady,
During their run. 15 out of 21 seasons, 15 out of 20 seasons, Tom Brady had a top 10 defense. Where he looked it up. So he had a top 10 defense.
But coach, why did he have a top 10?
Hold on. But they were all very good. No, listen. They were just very good defenses. They did nothing legendary at all.
And out of those 15, out of those 15 top 10, how many times were they the number 1?
Never.
It was number 1 2003. I just said it.
All right, okay.
I just don't
all right,
fucking
two-
listen.
And coach, we gotta bring up
You don't listen, bro.
if we talk about the defense, we gotta bring up the Tom Brady pay cuts and like the later in his years. You know,
Tom
like
Brady had 23 touchdowns and 12 picks and 2,500 yards.
he took pay
Like
cuts to
me.
have a
How
better
about
defense.
Brady though? How about Brady?
I just brought up. I just read Brady's
No,
stats.
not Brady. I'm talking about Peyton Manning. He had
No,
23.
no. Hey, yo.
I don't see why you're bringing up Peyton Manning.
Listen,
I'm confused.
listen. The Patriots, like I said, the Patriots had a very good defense. They did not have an all-time legendary defense.
Not his, yeah, not, yeah.
I don't understand how you can say that when the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers right now. How can you say that?
Because they're not better than none of the
What are you
all-time.
basing it off of?
What
What are you basing it? What are you basing it off
I mean,
of?
I don't think that
How can I not say that?
Okay, so hold on.
I don't understand how. Can you give me facts while they're
that
better?
defense is
They're not better than none of the all-time.
Hold on, let's pose the
Can you give me
question. Let's
facts,
pose the
bro?
question.
that defense is
What
not
did
better
the
than the Bucs
Patriots defense? Name one
All
thing
right,
that.
hold on.
Let's just post the
Yo,
question.
hold on.
He's
He's
already
already
talking.
He's trying to name it.
Bro, let him speak. The nigga
Hold
already
on, I'm
spoke.
asking. Hold on, I'm asking you. Okay, they never led the league. Oh, they never led the league in sacks. They never led the league. They never led the league in points allowed. In points allowed, they don't have none. They don't have none of the top. They don't have none of the top 10 best seasons in points allowed. They never they never led in top 10 in takeaways. Never made a 1 year. Ty Law, I think, had 11 interceptions. Like, what legendary numbers do they have? Please tell me what legendary
Yards
numbers.
allowed. Yards allowed per game.
Yeah, but that Bucs defense is better than
Come
that
on.
Patriots defense. Like,
Based
look at that
on
Bucs
what? Like, can y'all
defense.
give me facts? Like, what the fuck are y'all? Give me facts. Like, give me a proven hard fact that they're better than the Patriots. Give me one fact.
Bro,
Who-
what
who-
one
who-
fact
who-
that
who-
what
When did
Patriots
hold on. What did
Bro,
they say about
wait,
the
who
yards?
said-
I ain't gonna lie.
Where do they
Willie
yards
McGinnis
allowed?
and Teddy Bruschi, that's the top 5 linebacker duo ever. That clears whoever the fuck y'all talking about right now. It's not even fucking close.
No, yeah, it's a collective
McGinnis and Teddy
defense as a
Bruschi.
whole.
I know, but I'm talking about. We can
I'm
go.
not trying to argue.
Yo,
with
Willie
that.
McGinnis,
It's a collective defense.
Willie McGinnis and Taylor is not better than Lambert and Ham. No, the fuck
I'm
they are
talking
not.
about-
Not even
but-
fucking close.
Willie McGinnis,
We weren't talking about the
Dabrowski,
Steelers, man. I'm talking about things that y'all just brought up.
Willie
my
McGinnis,
bad,
Dabrowski
my bad.
is-
My bad,
listen,
bro.
it's not better than Ray Lewis and Suggs.
Y'all didn't bring them niggas up. You're talking about the Seahawks and the
Well,
fucking
first of all,
Bucks,
we don't
man.
use the
Hey,
N
stop
word.
with the N-word, bro.
Say with the N word.
All right,
But-
well, y'all
It doesn't matter.
Read.
It doesn't matter if they weren't
Yes,
brought
it
up
was. It's my
before.
argument is first
We're
them
bringing
teams that
them
y'all are
up
talking
now.
about.
You said that they were the best ever.
compared to who y'all are talking about, I never said fucking ever. I said that's the best duo that y'all are talking about right now. Teddy Bruschi and Willie McGinnis. They're better than the Seahawks duo and the other team y'all talking about, the Buccaneers duo. That's a fact.
But it's a defense as a whole, Gio.
And
Defense as a
and
whole.
I know. And who was Tyler's best corner? Who was the Bucks' best corner? He ain't better than Ty Law. Okay.
Defense
What
as
are you
a whole.
talking about,
If it
bro?
wasn't good job.
Bro, what do you mean? That's facts. Ty Law's better. What the fuck? What am I talking about?
Richard Sherman over Ty Law?
Ty Law's my all decade.
Crazy. Every
Yeah, my
time
nigga.
Brady stood his ground
No ball.
and said that he
I'll
wasn't
take
going to
Chad
pick the
Bailey.
Patriots for the Super Bowl
Why
win.
you keep
He
bringing up
just
other niggas
changed his
besides
tune,
Ty
and all
Law?
of a
Who's
sudden
we
now he
talking about? No
backs
one's
the
talking about Chan
Patriots.
Bailey, bro. We're talking about Ty Law and teams that y'all bringing up the Seahawks and the fucking Bucks, bro.
So
Who's
wait,
talking about
wait,
the Seahawks?
Kelsey
Richard Sherman
Brown,
over Ty Law?
This will end
No,
the
he's
discussion right here. This will
not. Y'all think Sherman better than Ty Law for real?
Chill.
Yes.
Ty Law's from all decades, Steve, 2010.
I'm a
Sherman's not
Patriots
on that.
fan, bro. We're trying to tell you that defense was
Hold on,
good.
let's-
It wasn't historic. It didn't do nothing that
Can we-
wowed you.
Just answer this question. What did the
But, like, I'm asking y'all to
Patriots
give
do
me,
that
like-
no other, hold on. Look, what did that Patriot defense do that nobody else could say they did? What did that Patriot defense do that nobody else could say they
I
did?
already said yards per game allowed was their numbers were crazy and no
Or
one
no.
else responded me to that. Yards per
Hold
game
on.
allowed. I already
You're
said
not
that shit more than once, bro.
Again,
Y'all don't listen. man.
so they had the least amount of yards per game ever allowed in.
Not ever, but it was high.
Okay,
it was
so
very
again,
high
I
compared to
asked,
all other defenses.
What did that Patriot defense do that no other defense could say they did?
How much that was? Come on.
They had Adam Vinatieri do all the work to go up and win that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Calm down.
How much?
Because
Yes, he did. He helped you.
But
Nah, I'm
like
trying
what
to-
I'm saying,
it's
y'all
fine.
didn't. Y'all saying Sherman better than Ty Law in terms of zone corner. I get he's cold, but he's not here. Different player than Ty Law. Two different players. We can't
We're
compare
talking about
Ty Law to
legendary
Prime.
defense. We're
Ty
talking
Law's
about
a
No, I
better
was
defense.
asking how much that was.
If we're talking about
Ty Law was
legendary
my all
defense,
decades team, fam. All decades team, 2010s. Y'all are discrediting bro success, fam.
if we're talking about legendary defense, and
It's the Ravens.
Yeah,
What
that's
did that
2013.
Hold on.
But see, look though.
What did that Patriots defense do that no other defense say they can't do?
I heard you, fam. I let you speak. I get what you're saying, bro. I need y'all to tell me why these teams are better than the Patriots, bro. Tell me, bro.
Because
I'm bringing up players, comparing players by player.
Hold on, I can give you something.
No.
I can
Just
give
this
you.
one.
Hold on. I can give you something.
For free?
That the
No,
2008
this one. I'm not going to give this
that,
one.
Let's compare
Steelers
players.
defense did, that the Seahawks defense did. I can tell you something that they all did that no other defense can ever say they did. You can't say the same about Patriots. So how can you be legendary? You don't even have a legendary. You don't even have nothing to hang your
Bro,
hat
I ain't gonna
on.
lie, fam. Listen, they went 14-2, not carried by their offense, fam. To me, that's astonishing, bro. Regardless, bro. Their offense was mediocre and they went 14-2. That's not
so
great.
did this, brother. The Seahawks defense this year went 14-3, being one of the best defenses in the league in our offense.
But we're talking about Seahawks from back in the day, bro. Why you keep moving the goalposts, bro?
I'm not
We're
moving the
talking
goalposts.
about the teams back. You keep changing teams.
He's not moving no
You just said a
goalposts.
bunch of nothing. You just said a bunch of nothing.
Changing the team we're talking about, bro. We're talking about the Seattle with Richard Sherman on the team, right? Why are you talking about this?
It's called
They won
giving an
14 on the
example.
goalpost.
Have you ever heard of that?
I'm telling
Yeah,
you
but
that
we're
you
not
did.
talking
Ever
about
give an
that
example?
team, bro.
Hold on. I'm proving that
Wait,
you
so
just said
what's
a
your
bunch of
point
nothing.
that they?
You can't be legendary. You have no legendary. You have nothing legendary to hang your hat on.
I
Were
feel
they
you
a
on that,
good,
bro.
elite defense?
But like,
Yes.
can we go player by player, fam? Like, you feel me? Or no? Is that not? We can't do that.
That's not how football works, bro.
So that's that exactly, bro. Richard Sherman had a
That's what a
legendary
roster
moment, dog.
does, but that's
You don't have a
not
legendary
because
moment.
you're
All
good
you
on
need
paper
is
don't mean
you're
you're
talking
gonna
about
be good on the
Seahawks.
fucking
Seahawks
field.
have legendary moments, dog.
I can't answer everybody. Who?
No, the Seahawks have
You don't have to
legendary
You
moments,
also
dog.
can't fucking
Look,
hear a
just answer-
response when you're fucking japping your jaws either.
Hold on. You don't
I've
have to
heard
answer
everything-
everybody. Just
I've heard
answer.
everything that you
Just
said,
answer
bro.
the question.
I'll let you speak.
Just answer the
I
thing I
already said
originally
you was
asked.
right,
What?
fam. I said the only thing I have is yards per game allowed. That's why I said if we go player by player, I think it will be closer than y'all actually think, bro. That's what I just said. I'm
But that's
listening,
not how
bro.
defense works. That's not how football works.
I feel you on that.
If you-
so
if you
you're
have
going solely
nothing-
off stats, right?
I'm
Because
saying
like the fact that they
Patriot
were
defense
14-2 without a good offense says a lot, bro. I
Without a good
lot of
offense,
defense
ain't
done
take
did
anything away
that.
from
A lot
Seattle.
of defense done did that. A lot of defense done did that. A lot
That's
of
cool.
them.
They're all good, bro. They're all good defenses.
JSN is the greatest wide receiver in the season right now.
Yes.
Hold on. This
I'll
the
give
only
it to
thing.
you.
Hold on. This is the only thing I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is for you to be considered a legendary defense, you have to bring
Are you going to repeat
something.
yourself again? I just said you was right. I just said you was right.
That's all I'm saying.
I said you was
So
right.
you can't.
Two times now.
You making the argument that their defense is legendary, but you have nothing to bring to the table
Bro,
other than
I
they
didn't-
had.
I
They
said
didn't
that-
allow
I
many
said
others.
that-
Tell them off.
I said that if we was to compare each position, it would be closer than y'all think. That's what I just said. After saying you was right about the whole legendary stat thing, I said you was right, fam. More than once, but you was right.
But naming position for position, player for player, what does that do?
I feel you is different than reading the stats, but like I brought up Ty Law and shit and Willie McGinnis, Teddy Briscoe, y'all all agree that those are dominant players better than people on those teams.
Yeah.
Like Ty Law,
Nobody's denying
Ty
that.
Law's better
Nobody's
than
denying
Sherman.
that. However,
Ty Law's better than the
you-
point y'all have on the Bucks. That's facts.
However, nobody
And the-
denied that.
so are two
However, you
linebackers.
brought them up against the 13 against the Legion of Boom. My bad, it wasn't your 13.
Yeah.
Against Legion of Boom.
Yeah, Legion of Boom,
2013.
front seven isn't better than their front seven.
No, bro. We
Like
had
you brought up 3 players, right?
What I just said. is
Michael.
a fact, man.
We had the Seahawks front seven is ridiculous, dog.
It
Oh, no,
wasn't
wait,
better
no,
than
wait,
the
hold on.
Patriots,
You brought
bro.
up 3 players.
Wasn't better than the Patriots, fam. I feel you. Wasn't better.
Yeah,
than the Patriots.
it was the front seven.
Richard
Me,
Seymour,
baby.
Vince Wilfork, Teddy Bruschi, and Willie McGinnis. You're tripping, gang.
Bobby Wagner is up there. Okay,
He's up there, but Michael Bennett isn't better than who I just named.
Michael Bennett.
He's not better
Michael
than who I
Bennett,
just
he
named.
was
He's not better than
no,
Richard
yeah.
Seymour.
Cliff
gang.
Averill, no.
Richard
No,
Seymour is
I
better
swear
than
to
all
Chris
of them.
Clemens,
never
dog.
been in
Chris
it.
Clemens.
Richard Seymour is better than all of them. It's not close at all.
Again,
God damn,
we
dog.
still collectively we played on the string
I'm
better
just
than they
saying
did. That's what
facts,
makes our
though. I
defense.
already said you was right, gang.
This is the issue. This is the issue when we talk about when we talk about defense football. People don't understand that defense have to play on the string, right? You can say the front seven was better, sure, but we play on the string way better than they did. That's why we.
Facts.
Simple as that.
I always said you was right more than once, man. But when I was something like they front seven better, and y'all say I'm tripping, that's not the case.
So
man.
are
That's
you?
a fact.
So hold on. Are you saying that you like
on,
their
bro.
players better than our players? Just say you like their players better.
That's
That's
hey,
all what I'm
conversation.
saying. I said that shit over and over again.
That's
what I'm
all-
saying, Moss.
okay, that's
Hey,
all
Moss,
conversation.
Moss, you asked a good question, dog. That's a good question.
Yeah, for sure.
You
That's
like
why I said you was right. You got it. I ain't going. If I'm wrong, bro, I'm wrong. Like,
Oh, you're not.
I'm hearing what y'all are saying. I got you.
That's right, Swag. It's all subjective. That's right.
Yeah, but to me, like Ty Law be on the all decades team. No one is better than him that y'all just named, bro. Sherman is not better than Ty Law.
Yeah, he is.
Sherman's a zone.
In my opinion, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. It's not even
I
close.
agree. Listen,
It's
that's
not
I
even
said it.
close.
I said that earlier.
Oh,
Right?
God.
I value
Yeah,
guys who play more man to man than a guy who plays mostly zone. Right?
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
But at the end of the
But
day,
like regardless,
But
at
who
the
has more
end of the day,
interceptions? Who has more interceptions?
can I finish?
Fumbles, dog.
Can
Who
I
has
finish
more
my fucking
impact?
point?
interceptions don't make you better than somebody
Can I
else.
finish my fucking point? Thank you. Just like Swag said in the comments, at the end of the day, it's all subjective, right?
Yeah.
I value a man-to-man corner more than a zone corner, right?
Okay, I got you.
Statistically, yes, Richard Sherman has the numbers. Not denying that. But this is why when we said, and this is why I brought up Marcus Peters, right? Because when you talk about numbers, even though Marcus Peters was more of a man-to-man instead of zone, his numbers are up there with Richard Sherman, right? So the reason why I would lean Marcus Peters, because his numbers are so close, is because he played more man, right?
Yes, I
This
got
is
you.
this is
Why
the
are we
only
discussing
reason
ones
why.
with the corners to begin with, anyways?
He brought
You
up
said what?
Sherman.
I just
We're
want
talking about
to
Ty
pose that
Law. He brought up Sherman.
Yes, it's all subjective.
that BB gun right there by the corner. That yeah, bring it.
From my experience talking football, the less number you have as a corner, that means the better corner you are. Because that means things don't happen where you at. That's from my experience at least.
Picks don't make you better than another corner.
I remember
Picks
when
don't make you
Patrick
better.
Surtain won Defensive Player of the Year. He didn't have many stats, but we watched him on film shut down almost every number one receiver.
But it's what he did. It's what he did with the targets that were.
Hey, yo, no, Moss is right.
Got the O2 butts at 5.
No, but Moss is right. Moss is right, though.
We've never discussed stats with corners.
No.
You get
Moss
tackled,
is
that means you
correct.
might allow catches.
That's true.
That's true. A quiet game from a corner just as good as getting all them picks. So Revis Island because no one threw his way.
Yeah, I'm not
Picks
about
don't
to
make
say
you better
no.
than somebody else.
I'm about to say Moss is correct. Moss is correct because if you look at, if you go by just numbers, Deion's numbers are nowhere near most cornerbacks, but that's because nobody threw toward nowhere near that motherfucker.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly. But
That's why.
we do have to take the numbers. Okay, the attempted passes to the wide receiver that you did cover, we have to take those into account. And I get you might have less getting thrown to you,
I have a
and
question.
that does play a huge factor, right?
I think we have to look at the receiver it is.
Yeah, but wait,
'Cause
Big.
like, so look, if it's a number
Hey,
one
they got
hold on,
receiver
Big.
and they only throw his way, three times a whole game, that means it's just a
Big.
corner.
But CJ, it's what you did when they threw the 3 passes. If they threw 3 passes your side and the receiver catches it and scores twice out of those 3 passes, right?
That's
Wait,
the
Big.
target.
Hold
dog.
on.
No, wait,
This is
hold
my
on,
issue,
Big.
right?
Big, did we have the same conversation about Riley Moss?
About who?
About Riley Moss?
Who?
About how we don't think
Number
he's
21,
as bad as
Riley
everyone
Moss?
thinks he is because
Yeah,
no one
because
throws him
he
at the
gets
tape?
thrown to more because
Yes.
he has 2s on the other side.
Yes.
We're talking about
Because, like, this is what
cornerbacks
I'm
What
right
we
now.
have to do.
If you talk about corner, like, oh, he had a lot of tackles. Yeah, he gave up 7 catches. That's why he has 6 tackles. Yeah, that's why he has a lot of tackles. He gave up a lot of catches.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that because
I'm just saying, picks don't make you better.
A lot
than
of times
another
they do.
corner, bro.
All I'm saying, Legion
Yeah,
of
you're
Boom is a
Moss, you're
top
right.
3
Moss, you're
defense.
right in a sense.
Okay,
Like,
how about this? Legion of
you're
Boom
gonna
is a
tackle-
top 3 defense.
You're going to
yes or
tackle
no?
the guy who catches the ball.
I ain't
So
gonna
most
lie
of
to
the
y'all.
time, the tackles from the cornerback position does come from the guy that caught the ball. But more
Can
or
we
less,
agree
I
on
did look
Legion
it
of
up.
Boom?
like Champ Bailey. Like if you look at Champ Bailey, Champ Bailey's tackles. Hold on. Let me finish. A lot of Champ Bailey's tackles weren't because the receiver caught the ball on.
He
Right?
was a great.
It was him playing the run game.
Run game. Yep.
Right?
I'm
Like that's what I'm
about to say,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, just because look, and this is what I mean. Stats are all of some of the eye test, right? Of watching the game. This is why when we had the conversation the other day, Moss, with Bo, when he was trying to say, well, stats don't mean shit. Stats don't mean shit.
They don't
Stats
tell
don't tell the full
Stats
story.
don't tell the full story.
Stats are like
They don't tell the full
end
story
without the middle.
listen. You can listen. Me and Bag had a discussion with a couple of guys earlier this season about Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed, right? And the one dude was saying Ed Reed was so much better than Troy because he had all these interceptions. And I said, well, dog, he has. I was like, well, yeah, he has double the interceptions. I said, but look at Troy's tackle.
Double?
I said, I mean, I don't know if it's double, but he had a lot more interceptions than Troy. But Troy had almost 3 times the tackle. Why? Facts. Why? Because one played in the secondary and the other one played in the box. So they're two that you can't even fucking. They're used two different. Troy was used as a motherfucking fifth linebacker.
Yeah, he played strong safety. Ed played free safety.
I think coverage. Free safety in coverage. So no, they're not the same. Like,
I take Troy over Ed Reed.
And coach, that's kind of the point I was trying to make earlier. Even if you disagree with the man versus zone corners, both of them play the same position. Who completely, well, not the exact same position, but both of them play safety two completely different ways. Both of them got the job done at a high fucking level. Whether you prefer it in the box or in the fucking secondary, it don't matter how they did it. It's just the fact that they did the job.
Sure,
at such a high level.
And this is why I say like it becomes subjective, right? It's personal because I value a man-to-man corner over a zone corner is the only reason why I get, because it's harder. It's harder to stay with the guys.
No, it's
who's running around.
That's
right?
your opinion, bro.
No, it's
as a guy who played
it's actually not.
Well, your fucking opinion,
bro.
Hold on, you're telling me it's harder to stay to play a zone?
It'd be harder for some players.
Hold on. I can say this: it is hardest for as somebody who played in the secondary and played zone and man coverage. It's of course depending on your team too. It's hard to tell to maintain it. It's hard to tell to maintain integrity and have good communication with the zone, because if anybody's out of position, that shit if
it's done for, right?
Yes. Hold on, Moss. In a whole team defensive scheme, yes, communication is way important.
If the corner, if the CV gets
Merch, I'm not done. Merch, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Thank you. In the whole team aspect, Moss, you're 100% correct, right? But it's not harder to play your zone where you need to be, right? Following your assignment is not harder than playing man-to-man on the guy when he's doing a post or a go route. That is totally different.
Just think about it like this.
Some people, it's easier to play zone than man, and vice versa.
The best corner don't know the travel. There's nuance like that. The best corner don't know the travel.
There's also situations where you have to guard 2 or 3 players in one zone. There's also situations where you have to know when to come up and make a tackle, when to stay. There's so many situations. And so because we can just throw, it's man versus zone, we can just throw that simple, the concept that there, it's like that's a fallacy. Like it's situations.
Thank you, Moss.
Here's a different Moss. Here's a different Moss. When I'm in the zone, I don't give a fuck about who's in my. I don't give a fuck about who's running around. I'm only worried about my zone, and I'm watching the quarterback, making sure he don't throw the ball in my zone.
Right.
When I'm in man.
Where's the dump off?
No. I gotta follow this motherfucker all over the field.
But it's easy. It depends on the person too. But it's it's easier to focus, for me at least. It's easier to focus on this one person. I gotta watch you this whole fucking play. I gotta look at whoever comes across. I gotta look at whoever crosses my face.
Real quick. No, let him finish. Let him land his. Yo, guys, we gotta let people land their plane, yo.
No, my bad. I'm asking Mark the question. Mark, what's easier, zone blocking scheme or big on big scheme?
Blocking scheme.
Zone is easier. Zone is easier because zone I only have an area.
But bro, you got 3 guys.
Hold on, coach. That's fundamentally different on so many levels.
But no. I'm just talking about the ideology of one-on-one versus a zone. That's all I'm talking about. I'm equating the one-on-one
because you're responsible
versus zone.
You're responsible
three
for
wide
probably 25
receivers, you
square
have to
yards.
be. Yeah.
You're responsible for 25 square yards probably in that situation. Whereas a cornerback in a cover 3 is responsible for how many square yards? Probably
that's 75 yards. I'm talking about. He could run, he could throw, he could pass. Right? Yo, you're right. You're right.
People don't understand. Like, shit, it's hard to explain. But like when you look at what the hell, like responsibilities in the zone are not just I just get to play my deep third and I'm sitting here and shit. That's not how that shit works. And
that's the safety.
Again, it's more entertaining. I would admit it's more entertaining to watch. Man, I'm sitting here in your face and you got to do something about it. But like in concept, it's not just simply man corners are more valuable than zone corners. It's not a thing. That's never has.
No.
Hold on.
But Mars, you have to admit though, the reason zones are taking over because they are easier to scheme than trying to match up a man with a man. They're way easier to match up.
Safe. I think
everyone.
I would say more. That's what.
Go ahead.
Because again, that's why a lot of the blitzes comes on the third down when it's time to blow some shit up, and a lot of the times people don't run man as much because it's a lot more receivers on the field. So you don't want to have your linebacker lined up against a wide receiver. That's how Amon-Ra St. Brown smokes linebackers at the time. So like a zone is more safe for those formations when they come out with 3, 4, 5 wide receiver sets, depending on wherever the hell they come out in.
No, fact.
That still doesn't negate the fact. That what the hell Richard Sherman did was it's equally whether the hell you want to admit it or not. The tape tells you differently. What Richard Sherman did on a game-to-game basis. I'm not saying. Hold on. I'm trying to finish. What he did, whether you believe it or not, is just as valuable as what the hell another man corner would have did. Because yes, they took away your number one receiver, and they took away your number one receiver. Yes, that motherfucker shut a part of your play cannot be ran because of
a third of the side, dog.
A third of the fucking every time you run the play, a third of the fucking play doesn't matter no more because Richard Sherman is standing there.
Right, and we're not negating. But Moss, we're not negating. We're not negating of what he did and how valuable Richard Sherman is, right? And this is back to the point of being
I don't think y'all negated it. I think y'all underestimated it. I think y'all underestimated
it. Yes, I mean, he's right. He's right.
Moss
is right, though. He's right. He's 100% right, dog.
I think you're respecting it, but at the same time, you're underestimating. I don't think people understand. Eliminating a third of the field is fucking insane on a game-to-game.
Yes,
like this is
crazy.
A third thing.
33% of the field, dog.
Thing. A third of the play did not. That shit, like I use this game.
You can't throw to that side, dog.
You're telling me
what he did on that third.
Richard Sherman blocked the whole side, bro.
Murphy, hold up 1 second. So you're telling me that what Richard Sherman did was more valuable than what Darrelle Revis did?
Yes.
No. I
say yes because
I'm saying whether you think he's better or not. Where do you think he's better or not? Being what he did is just as valuable.
He did.
Let me finish. They had Megatron, who they guarded like a fucking gunner on kickoff. They had 2 corners on them, right?
Cam Chancellor and Earl.
They had hold on. They had this is the guy who people put 2 corners on who everybody feared. They put him in the fucking slot when you saw Richard Sherman. They put his ass in the slot. They did not want him to see Richard Sherman one-on-one. I'm sorry. That's
real quick. Hey, real quick. Richard Sherman to me, bro, he was great, but he was a part of a system. He shined because of the system he was in. He did great in the system.
Every corner to
Darrell
every exist.
real quick. Darrell
So does every corner
was
to
a
every
dog
exist.
on his own. I just want was a
No,
dog
he wasn't a dog on his own. No, he was not a dog on his own.
Listen. He
No,
matched
he
up
wasn't.
and played
There's no
mad.
such thing as a dog on football.
Bro, Moss, let him land his plane, yo.
The top names he played that season, did he not play with them? Did he not travel with those guys? Moss, Ocho Cinco, Fitzgerald. He played top receivers that season. Did he not travel with those guys?
I'm not
Is
negating
Richard
that,
Sherman
however.
traveling?
No, he.
Yo, but it's not. It's like it's two different things, bro.
You said Ocho and Larry? Them niggas was old, bro.
No, they weren't. They were not old.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
This is my thing.
No, they weren't, bro.
Rebus in his prime. Fitzgerald was not old.
Ocho Cinco was in his prime.
Fitzgerald was not old.
However, you can't say he was a dog on his own. Hold on. You can't say he was a dog on his own when the front seven is whooping ass in front of him. You can't say he was a dog.
But you know what the fuck
nobody's on their own. No quarterback.
But you know what we're saying.
No
He's playing phenomenal man coverage, bro. By himself, gang. You know what we're saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference.
So is Richard Sherman. He doesn't have safety help. The safety's in the middle. He has that whole.
Sometimes he guards the fucking flat to have safety help.
You
don't play deep every single time.
He's not greater.
He's right there. He's
up there, but he's not.
Single high.
Don't play deep every single time, bro.
Defense. Earl Thomas is in the middle. That's what I'm saying.
He was, yeah.
Wagner
was there. That's what.
Bro.
Come on, dog.
It's like fixed.
We ran a mainly cover 3 defense.
Nine times cover 2, cover 3. He's right.
There were still times when we ran the flag. Because whenever we played y'all,
everybody ran different coverage, bro.
Yeah, whenever the Texans played y'all, I'm sure getting a pick 6 out the flags.
The point I'm making is if we talk about if you look at that Jets defense, they ran a shit ton of cover 2 zones too, where they was 2 deep safeties. Cover 2
but Moss, you can look up clips and you can watch Rebus clamp them receivers in man-to-man coverage. You can go find the clips. You can
I'm
watch
not denying that. What I'm saying is.
Why don't you watch Richard Sherman 1v1? You don't see those clips.
I'm not saying one nigga is better than the other, yo. I'm saying you cannot compare these two niggas to each other.
Yo, fellas, yo, you gotta watch the N-word, bro. You gotta watch the N-word, bro.
That's kind of the point. That's kind of the point I was leaning into. That's why I use Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu as the setup. But what I'm trying to say is,
I got you.
He was on the island, but so was fucking Richard Sherman. And he had motherfuckers running away from his island. They was running. They changed the entire fucking play.
How was it called an island? It's not called an island.
Moss
It's not called an island. It's not even coverage.
Hold on. In concept, no, it's not an island. However, 90% of the time, Earl Thomas was sitting in the middle, playing the middle. They didn't.
Yeah, Cam too.
That was Richard Sherman.
I get what you're alluding to.
I get what you're saying for sure.
That third is his, and guess what?
That's still not man-to-man coverage, man. Like say for example, if someone runs a stop route, someone can keep going deep and then not guard that nigga. But it's two different things.
That's a lot of that every defense runs again.
Yeah,
every defense runs different schemes. What I'm saying is that the idea that man-to-man is fundamentally more valuable in the zone is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Of course, I'm running the zone. I'm not running to man-to-man.
Because
that would be the same. That would be the same as me saying that Troy Polamalu is better than Ed Reed because he played in the box. That's the exact same.
That's safety. That's the safety though. That's what
I'm saying though. But it see, and this is when Man Common had this conversation, right? The reason why I would put Ed Reed above Troy Polamalu, even though Troy has made great plays within the system and the scheme that he ran, playing the box, right? Like when he timed that jumping over the line and getting the sack, it is remarkable, right? But to me, getting takeaways is more valuable than making tackles in the box, right? Yes, they both contribute to the game, but getting a pick 6 put points on the board. It gets the offense off the field and it puts points on the board, right? Like,
but Polamalu's a little different than Ed Reed, though.
I know, but this is what he's talking about,
that's
right?
the point. Now, see how you started off. You said takeaways. Your argument was takeaways. Not that he played in the secondary, but what he did in the secondary. What he did in the secondary is why you.
He was taking niggas' heads off. Ninja. I'm sorry, Ninja.
I'm sorry, got to chill with the N-word.
Hey, where's Andre Johnson on this list? Shit, crazy.
I got to chill with the N-word.
Andre Johnson's not top 10.
Oh, okay. You're an idiot.
And that's and
I'm not.
So you telling me Steve Largent is better than Andre Johnson?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
What?
I can name two receivers that are on this list.
Andre Johnson has 14,000 yards.
Yeah, cool.
That's better than damn near.
My bad. I apologize.
Jerry Rice admitted to cheating, but I guess that's cool. But Don Hudson and Steve Largent, damn near even Chris Carter.
Steve
All
Largent.
right, so wait, hold on.
Where's Tim Brown?
Wait, hold on. Take off Don.
Tim Brown's better than Don Hudson.
Listen. Take off Don Hudson, Steve Largent, put on Torrey Holt and Tim Brown.
Andre Johnson is better than Torrey Holt.
Antonio Brown's not even on.
No, wait a minute.
Antonio Brown is way better than all.
No, hold on.
Where is AB at?
AB is way better.
could be over Julio for sure.
Whoa.
Facts. AB is better than.
Wait, you're going to tell me Andre Johnson's better than Tim Brown?
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, but he's better than Torrey Holt.
He's better than Torrey Holt. Johnson or AB?
Yo, hold on. Who just said Jerry Rice admitted? Nah, fuck that. Who just said Jerry Rice admitted to cheating? Who just said that shit?
I said it right here. Me.
Y'all ninjas crazy,
Hold
right?
on. What did he cheat? How did he cheat?
He used stickum on his hands.
I'm glad you didn't say
Jerry
that.
Rice did too.
No, hold on.
We're talking about Jerry Rice right
be
now.
Quiet. Hold on. Be quiet, please. I'm having a conversation with my man right here. Now, you're saying Jerry Rice admitted to using stickum, right?
Yep.
Okay. Have you ever put on the gloves that the wide
Hey, Mark,
receivers
you
use
got
right
to mute
now?
up when you're not talking.
I play football, coach.
Way too loud.
No, I'm asking you.
I play football. I put them in gloves.
Okay. Okay. The gloves that they use, the glove that they use now is legal fucking stickum, dog.
Yeah,
So
but
now-
it was still illegal, right?
No. That's why.
Nah,
That's
it's
why you
illegal.
have-
It's illegal.
Hold on.
It's still illegal. He did it.
Oh, that's why you have all them one-handed catches like you have right now. Because the ball gets to the glove and it sticks to it. So I don't want to hear that shit.
You had one hand catches back then too, fam. Yes,
No.
Nigga cheated, bro.
No.
Okay.
Hey, yo, check it out. Number one, wasn't cheating because one, it wasn't illegal at the time. Two,
Was Jerry Rice cheating?
How is it not cheating? But he said he
no,
fucking
two.
cheated.
No,
You got it, bro.
Two. No, he did not say he cheated. He said I used stickle. He said, yes, I used it.
And that was not allowed, so it wasn't cheating.
No.
Not if it's not illegal. It wasn't illegal.
It wasn't illegal at the time.
It wasn't illegal
Lord
at the time.
Jesus
How's that
Christ.
fucking cheating? How's it cheating? If it's
Hey,
not
bro,
illegal.
calm down, nigga. Don't know you.
Yeah, chill out, bro.
illegal,
Chill out.
No, because you young brothers come up on these panels bumping your gums about shit you have no fucking knowledge of. Because you started talking about somebody cheating using stickle. The fucking glove they use now is nothing but stickle on a glove.
Wait, and who just said Andre Johnson's better than Torrey Holt?
Man, why y'all kick me, bro?
Every time you use the N-word, you taking a lap. It's just that simple.
I said ninja. I said ninja.
Who said
It's just that
Andre
simple,
Johnson's
bro.
better than Torrey
I'm
Holt?
sorry, not more.
So hold on. No.
I'm trying to protect my man's. I'm trying to protect my man's live. That's up.
Nah, for sure, man. That's my fault.
You
can't say ninja, dog. That's crazy.
No. Check it out. Understand. When you say Jerry Rice used stick'em, okay, fine. Don't say he cheated. I don't care about you saying you used stick'em. Yeah, he admitted that. Don't say he cheated because it was legal.
That's cheating, dog.
For sure. I'll say that he did.
How the fuck is that cheating?
I'll say that he did
cheating.
I'll say he didn't
not
cheat.
cheating.
It was not. It was not in the rule book.
I'm sorry, dog.
You could not
You
use.
put
I
glue.
would say
You
he
put
wasn't
glue in
cheating.
gloves, dog. You put glue.
I would say
I'm
he
sorry.
wasn't cheating, but I still
Look,
want Andre Johnson.
I
on
get
this
you.
list.
No, it's like
Look, I'm not mad. Listen, I'm not mad at
Tell me
you.
Chris Carter
It's
better
like
than
this.
Andre
It's like
Johnson.
this. It's like this.
Yes,
Merch,
Chris
merch,
Carter was
merch,
definitely
merch.
better
It's
than
like
Andre
this.
Johnson.
No, he wasn't.
He didn't
Bro,
play as long.
with all that
He didn't
little
have
stuff.
his
Better than
hands.
Andre
It's like-
Johnson.
See, but this,
Right.
hold up, real quick. Let me. I want to get a consensus agreement across the board,
He
right?
put glue on his fucking.
Who better, Chris Carter or Andre Johnson?
To me, Chris Carter.
Andre
Chris
Johnson.
Carter, hands
Oh,
down.
he's not.
Chris Carter.
Yeah, he is.
Chris Carter, hands
Andre
down,
Johnson
probably
has-
had.
oh,
Murchie, hold
Hey,
on.
name me. Andre Johnson best quarterbacks right now. He had name his quarterbacks.
Hold up.
Larry Fitzgerald's better than him.
Chris Carter probably, arguably, had the
Fitzgerald better.
best hands in NFL history, my guy.
I'm
I
sorry.
realize that, but you know what's
Andre
crazy?
Johnson does.
Andre Johnson was
I'm
way more
sorry,
consistent. Way more of a consistent receiver than
one
Chris
at a time.
Carter. Way more consistent.
Okay.
But he was their number one.
Thank you, bro. Andre Johnson.
Hold up.
Chris was number one for a little. Chris number one for a little.
Chris Carter was for a couple, like 2 years. He was before Randy got there. I agree.
I'm getting your.
But the thing is that this is what we're talking
These
about. Are we
steak sauce, I gave
talking
you
about?
some chicken too.
Oh, go ahead, JB. My bad.
What is Chris do better than Andre Johnson?
Oh, my bad. No, I'm on the.
He's definitely better.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Say that again.
What is Chris do better than
Andre
Andre
Johnson's
Johnson?
better than Chris Carter.
Andre's way more of a physical receiver than Chris Carter. That's a given. He's way
Sure,
he's way better than that
physicality.
aspect.
Okay.
He's more consistent.
Caught more
He gets
touchdowns.
open more.
He
Yes,
was nice with it.
he gets open more.
Yeah, better routes.
That's my opinion.
Right. Okay. So now the question is: are we just talking totality and just numbers? Is that what makes somebody better?
You can look at skill. Watch him up.
I think longevity.
Watch him play.
I think
Chris Carter had
Jerry
better
has the
quarterback.
longevity.
Y'all, there ain't no way guys
wait, what?
you gonna sit here and tell
Who's
me
brought up
that
quarterback?
there's no
Matt
way in hell
Schaub.
you're gonna sit.
Yeah,
There ain't no way in hell you're gonna sit
There you
here and
go.
tell me that motherfucker Andre Johnson ran crisper routes than Chris Carter.
No one said he ran crisper routes. No one. I never used the word routes.
Andre
I never said
Johnson
crisper
ran.
routes.
Okay, but what are the
No one said that.
What?
what are the okay? But what are the three things
Hold on,
that?
let's talk about Deshaun Jackson, bro.
Merchie, calm down,
I'm
bro.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So, what are the three things that you look for? And yo, you gotta mute your mic,
Route
bro. You got a lot of background noise.
route running, and like
Yes, route running, catching.
speed, and hands.
And yardage.
Talk about speed.
Now, okay, when it comes to those
you
three,
get open consistently, you catch the ball consistently. You do the same thing on every
Yeah,
consistently.
it's
Okay,
speed,
no, but I
hand
agree with
running, like that's
Andre
it.
did that. more
I
than
got
Chris
Chris Carter
Andre
ranked
did that.
2 out of the 3 things that we just named. I think Chris Carter is
Andre-
better. He's got better route
He wasn't
running
more consistent.
and he's got better hands.
For Andre
wasn't more
Johnson,
consistent.
come on.
And he didn't get open more than Andre Johnson. Andre's more physical, so he got open more. That's common
No,
sense.
he was.
Being
Oh my
physical
God.
doesn't mean you get open more.
It did
No,
for
Andre Johnson
it
was
did for
a-
AJ. It did for
Yo,
Andre.
Route
Cooper
running,
Kupp.
route
So
running,
Cooper,
route
so
running,
Cooper Kupp.
route running
Kupp.
gets you
How does
open
Cooper-
more than
how does Cooper
physicality.
get open? Being
Very true,
physical.
very true.
Thank you.
Yo, and also, there's no way. Also, I need before you crown Andre Johnson more physical, you need to go watch Chris Carter film, bro.
I did. I
Please.
watched this film before more than once, man.
There's
This film is
there's
not
no-
more physical than Andre Johnson. You're
You
tripping.
probably ain't watching the right one.
No, it's only one fucking Chris
Talk about-
Carter
talk about
in
the fact
history.
that
Seen him
Andre
play
Johnson
receiver. He has amazing
had
one-hand
great-
catches, but in
great
terms of
Texans
physicality, he's not
quarterbacks
better
at
than
the
Andre
same
Johnson.
time.
All he
Chris-
watched was I know what he watched. He was watching Chris Carter and old boy get into that
Nah,
duel. That's what
I
Chris
watched
Carter's
his full
the great.
documentary.
Chris Carter's one of
Chris
the great.
Carter. I'm a fan
One of the
of Chris
best
Carter.
receivers in the game.
Like y'all just be saying shit, bro.
No, I disagree. Like Chris Carter, bro.
I've seen Chris Carter play
Who
more
does he
than
say
once.
stuff? No, wait. Who does he
Wait,
say
hold on,
stuff?
Coach. You've been talking the whole time, bro. 1 second, bro. If
No,
y'all
I
really
have
think,
not.
if y'all really think that Chris Carter,
y'all
all right,
allow
Coach,
this
you fucking
casual
got
ass
it, dog.
conversation.
Holy shit.
These casual ass conversations, casual ass shit y'all saying. Just
Yeah.
be bumping your gums, you got a hole in your fucking face. Tired of hearing this shit. I've been quiet. I ain't being quiet no more. Y'all just saying shit.
No, when you cut niggas off, bro. You got it.
For having that opinion,
Yo,
you can't say
gotta
Andre
watch
Johnson is
the
better.
Just cut niggas
N-word.
off.
Yo,
Coach.
drop him. He
Yeah,
don't
worry
stop
about it.
using the N-word,
Gotta be
man.
You
careful.
ain't gotta worry about it.
My bad.
It's my
I don't
opinion.
care about none of that. I just want Tim Brown up here. I don't care about what y'all do with the rest.
As a kicker,
You better not take Julio off.
So you got
Yo,
Julio. Hold on, you got
Julio's nice. Julio's nice.
Moss, you got Julio over AB.
No, I said I don't care what y'all do with the rest. I just said I want Julio to stay and I want Tim Brown to be added. I don't give a fuck what y'all do with the rest.
I think
Okay.
Julio's better.
what about
Megatron.
so the J. Rice Stickum thing? Let me So he admitted playing was sick him, so it made him last longer. I mean,
Huh?
Stickum.
The stickum is not what made Jerry Rice last longer, bro.
No, his the way he trained, I'm not.
All right,
The way he trained, he was great. Like,
Because listen,
I'm sorry, bro.
like I said, yo,
Why is AB not on the top 10 now? That's crazy to me.
I
Dog.
agree. I mean, but
Like, why is Don
the way
Hudson
he
and Steve
trained,
Largent on that
that's
list?
what I'm
bro?
What the hell?
Don Hudson and Steve
I'm
Largent.
sorry,
I
dog.
agree. No,
say
Largent, Steve Largent, if he's in the
Yes,
top
he
10,
was.
I ain't mad at that.
See, I'm a Seahawks fan,
Don
but
Hudson,
I see
I agree.
Largent.
He could. I would take Antonio Brown. I would take. There's
Over
a
T.O.
couple receivers that I would take over Don
He's
Hudson.
top 5.
All I'm saying is this.
Yo, you gotta breathe.
All I'm saying is this. If you want AB up there, you got to put fucking Sterling Sharp up there.
Sterling
I
Sharp,
want-
absolutely.
Sterling Sharp is not better than Andre Johnson.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God,
dog.
bro. Wow.
I'm sorry, dog.
So y'all
What am I
saying Sterling
doing?
Sharp better than Andre Johnson?
Yes.
What am I
No,
hitting
I'm not
right
saying
No,
that.
no, no,
I'm-
no,
I'm-
no,
who the
no,
fuck
no.
said yes? I got
AB, way better.
He-
AB, way better.
He didn't say AB. He said somebody else.
I'm
He said
saying
Sterling
that
Sharp.
You
Sterling
can't
Sharp
say
better than
Sterling
Sharp was
Hold
better than
on.
Andre Johnson.
Sharp was definitely
Come on, y'all. What y'all saying, bro?
AB or Fitzgerald?
Fitzgerald's cool, but Sterling Sharp is not better than Andre Johnson, you know?
Yes,
he
the
is.
hell he was.
AB should be top
You
5.
are tripping.
Y'all are tripping, bro. It really ain't no point no more, dog.
Sterling Sharp was right.
Nah,
Sterling
you was
Sharp was
tripping.
the
He wasn't better
rivaling.
than Andre Johnson.
Sterling Sharp was rivaling Jerry Rice.
Andre Johnson was rivaling AB and Julio Jones. So cool, nigga.
We're talking about AB,
Hey,
bro.
Sharp the one who could be.
Yes, and Johnson was rivaling the whole time he was in the league, bro. Like, he's never better.
Bro,
than
the only guys that are better
If
than
we're talking
AB
about-
are Moss,
If you want to take Sterling
Rice,
Sharp,
I'll put him up
Owens.
there, bro.
That's it.
Y'all not
Hold on,
giving
hold on.
Andre Johnson no credit at all. That shit kind of weird.
hold on, I usually argue for Andre Johnson.
Shit
If you
weird.
want to talk about peak, if you want to talk about peak for peak,
Who's not giving Andre
Sterling
Johnson
Sharp
credit?
better.
No
said Chris
one
Carter
has
was
a
Because
better.
he's
better
not in the
than
top
AB.
10, we not giving him credit. Like, don't even.
Y'all
The
told me
top
Chris-
5 years
y'all
of
told me
AB
Chris was
is
more
better
physical
than.
than Andre Johnson. Y'all just told me
No,
that.
I didn't say he was more
Sterling
physical.
Sterling
That's
Sharp
what
is.
Coach
I didn't say
told
that.
me.
Sterling
Coach said
Sharp
that
is.
shit.
But I'm
Look
saying,
at
but
AB,
being more
look at
physical,
AB, look at
but-
AB.
Just because
being
we got
more
somebody
physical
over Andre
doesn't
don't
mean
I
he's
feel
this
you, but
open.
I know I feel you, but I made that point, and y'all wouldn't give him that shit. He does a lot of things.
He is more. I give you that notion. He
He's
is
more consistent than Chris
against
Carter.
Chris Carter. He's
He's more
No, he's not.
consistent.
Well,
than Chris Carter.
I say he's more physical. I give him more physical.
He's more consistent. He's more
But
consistent.
the
Who
more,
is
but
better than Chris Carter?
bro, let me. Can I
Andre
land my plane, yo?
Johnson.
Can I land my plane, yo? Can I land my plane, fellas?
Go ahead, dog.
I brought up 3 keys that makes a wide receiver great to me, right? Route running, catching, and physicality.
Tony
Those are
Toe
3
Tap,
things.
bro. He has a name, bro.
I give you, Andre Johnson was more physical than Chris Carter. I
about
think
Antonio Brown?
in my Murchie, bro.
Oh, why do you keep talking about AB?
Bro, Murchie, chill. Out of the 3 things that we just named, I think Chris Carter has Andre Johnson in 2 out of the 3. He has him in route running, he has him in catching, and Andre is more physical. That is my determination out of those 2.
Hey, bro, what's
Now-
the point, dog? I can't lie. If you can watch both the niggas play and tell me Chris Carter better than Andre Johnson, you got it, bro.
No. I'm trying
This
to.
shit's
No.
going on at this point, bro. What
You
the
said
fuck?
more
Boy,
consistent.
niggas is butthurt, boy.
It's like, what are y'all doing?
No. You said more consistent, but
Yeah.
when Chris Carter retired, he was damn near number 2 behind Jerry Rice and everything. So where do you get this more consistent? From?
Not
What
T.O.
number?
Andre Johnson
Not
did it
T.O.
more
Not
consistently.
T.O.
Andre is still more consistent. Look at his yards per game. I'm looking at it right now. You know what I'm saying? I look at stats. Y'all talking going off names. and
Okay,
that's
so then
it.
Frank Gore is the 3rd best running back ever. Then,
Hey,
bro.
Frank Gore's a dog.
He's a dog.
Frank
I'm
Gore-
not taking
Frank
away from
Gore
him, but you're
should be
saying
a third
you're
best
just
running
you're
back.
looking at the numbers
He's a dog.
and you're trying to say.
He's a box
Even
score.
if we go off
Wait, hold on.
field,
If
bro.
you're looking at
Can y'all
stats,
let me
that's
land
the
my
Yeah, who's
best
hating on
running
Frank
back
Gore?
ever.
Well, who's hating on Frank Gore? That's crazy.
Let him land. Let him land.
That's no listen, fam. Those top 3 things you named is true. Okay, route running, catching,
He's
and
a box
physicality.
score.
Okay,
Watch it.
the fact that AJ is so physical makes his route running better than Chris Carter's. Like you're saying,
Y'all
Chris Carter
better
has better
put, y'all
cuts
better
and
put some
switches.
respect on Chris Carter, man. For real.
You just said no, he was rough, brother.
AJ never struggled to get
Okay,
open.
I'm done.
Coach,
Yeah,
with
'cause
you.
yeah.
Coach, you guys don't want to say
Yo,
it.
that's mad easy to say though. That's super
I don't
easy to say.
understand. What I said
Of
that was
course he didn't
wrong.
struggle to get open.
Like, what I said that was incorrect.
You just said Andre Johnson had ran crispier routes than Chris Carter.
I never said that. I said he.
No, he said the physicality is what got him more open, which I don't understand.
I understand what he's trying to say. He's saying, so under a guy like Andre Johnson is stronger at the point of attack. So a lot of times they freeze him open a lot more than your average Chris. Not your average, but your best.
But y'all can route runners.
Listen. If you're talking about at high pointing, sure.
No, I'm talking about at the top of the route. I'm not talking about high point. I'm talking about at the top of the route.
Keep trying to talk to me, fam. I can't hear all y'all niggas, bro.
No. You just said I don't understand. No, I forgot more football than you know. So we're not gonna go there. All right, we're not gonna go there. So I perfectly understood what you were saying. I perfectly understood what you're saying. I think you're wrong, but I perfectly understood what the fuck you were saying.
Like I said,
but the whole time I was trying to talk, Coach, you were talking the whole time. You were cutting me off, man. You heard what I said and explaining it back to me word for word verbatim. You weren't listening to what I was saying. You trying to prove me wrong as I was talking, bro. It's annoying.
Yeah, that list is pretty solid, but Don Hudson and Largent, dog, I don't know, man.
Well, Don Hudson ain't better than JSN.
Hey, y'all, hold on.
JSN, hey, whoever said that, hey, JSN on a different level right now, man.
No bullshit.
Have y'all ever watched film on Steve Largent? Y'all watch film on Steve Largent?
No.
I watch football. I see him play. I've watched Steve Largent clips before, Coach. I watched
Coach hold on, wait. Let me ask a question.
Do you understand that when Steve Largent retired, he was the #1 receiver of all time? You understand?
What about Chris Carter?
So in the past, he was the best. And more niggas came out and got good.
Wait a minute. Do you understand? I'm asking you this. Do you understand that at the time when he played, one, it was only 2 receivers in a run-heavy league, run first, pass second. He was able to set all the records that Jerry Rice had to catch and beat. They were all Steve Largent's.
Coach, can I ask you a question? Hold on, wait. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
What?
How many good receivers like him were in the league at the time?
I don't know what people are talking about.
How many what?
How many receivers were as good as Largent when he was playing in the league?
How many good? There was a few. There was a couple.
A few.
What do you mean?
Give me a number.
That boy Fred.
That's 1.
Lynn Swan.
Let me see. It was
2.
I know
Lynn Swan, Star Wars. You had Drew Pearson.
So how many?
You had Drew Pearson. You had Fred Blitnikoff. He played.
I've never heard of any of those guys in my life.
Fred?
You never heard of Fred Blitnikoff?
I've never heard of those guys in my life. And let me just tell you something.
Champion, an award in college.
Yo, what?
Let me just.
Have you watched? How you not know who those guys are?
Yeah, I know who Fred is.
Hey man,
I'm
20 years old, bro.
How you not know that? That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure I'm the
30 years
youngest.
old. That's way before my time, anyways.
I got him on Ultimate
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest.
Yeah,
person
the fact that you just said,
and let me tell you something.
You said JSN is better than Steve Largent. It's fucking hilarious.
JSN is way better than Steve Largent.
I said Don Hudson.
No,
Oh, all right.
He said Don Hudson.
Listen, y'all. Okay, listen. Yeah, let me.
How is JSN better than?
Let me get this talking. Okay, I get what y'all are saying about how like
Jerry Rice changed the way you look at a receiver.
Whenever Steve retired, he
same
was
thing with
at the
Steve,
top.
same thing with Fitz, same thing with
All right, bro.
Aaron. Same thing with Steve Largent, same thing with.
Also,
Hey, bro,
I want to say this. Right?
I get what y'all are saying. How like Steve retired, or Coach was saying that Steve retired and he's at the top of his game. If y'all watch both receivers play, there's no way y'all
Like
tell
Jerry's
Steve
the
has more
standard.
talent than JSN. This nigga's still talking.
Standard. Fred Blitnikoff is the standard.
Stop. Y'all gotta stop with the N word, bro. Like we cannot finna keep.
I know it's hard.
Let me ask you a question.
And I land my plane.
I know.
Bro.
Yeah, I got you. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds to chill. I know it's difficult.
That crazy?
Mercy, chill. Hold up, bro. Chill. I'm making a PSA, a public service announcement. I know it's difficult. I say the N-word all day, every day myself, right? But this is my man's live. He wants this is his rule.
I realize it's definitely
I'm trying to protect it, right? I don't want to keep booting people.
I'm trying
right?
my hardest.
Let's
But
just
look, whenever y'all say Steve Largent retired,
with the JSN take, that's
right.
Jonathan, let Gio go, bro. He was in the middle. I just told him.
Hear me talking, Jonathan?
I just told him that he could go after I made my PSA.
Whenever y'all say Steve Largent retired and was at the top of his game, I realized that But if y'all watch both people play, bring up clips, nobody told me Steve has more skill than JSN. He doesn't have more skill than JSN. He don't cut better.
Golden Tate's better than Steve Largent.
Like what do y'all like? You know what I'm saying? Like he's not better.
I mean, I'm
than JSN.
I'm sure he's basing it off of. I'm sure it's just strictly off of the stats that he's posting. You know, like it's not just because of the cuts or how big he is or how fast.
I mean, you can just watch. You can bring up both clips, Largent and JSN, and see who's better clearly at the way they play.
Hey, bro, but I'm not gonna say that you're completely wrong, but if he's just basing it off of the metrics of stats, then you know that's where his it's a different conversation at that point.
That's until the first story. We all know that. But I'm just saying, skill wise, no way you told me Steve better than
That's not crazy to say though. That's not crazy to say though.
No, listen. Nobody said that Steve Largent was more skillful than JSN. I can tell you right now, probably the number 3 receiver on most teams now is more skillful and athletic than receivers back then. That's called evolution, dog.
I'm with you on that, Coach.
That's called evolution.
That's
called evolution of the athlete.
No, man, that's disingenuous to the game, though, bro. He's better. That's it. That he's better. That's it.
What?
No, bro.
What does Steve do better than
He's
JSN?
better. That's it.
That's crazy. What does Steve do better than JSN in football? What does he do better than JSN? One thing. Crickets. Okay.
Crickets.
JSN.
Wait, what happened?
All right, I'm not repeating myself.
See, this is the problem.
What does he do better than JSN?
Hold up. And this is the problem of why when you don't break down the context of eras, right? This is the kind of the rubber that meets the road situation, right? Because Coach is 100% correct. Due to evolution, the third receiver is more skilled than the number 1 wide receiver at the time Steve Largent played. Right?
I'm with you.
But we have to keep it in context. At the time. Right? Steve Largent was the best receiver for that time.
What does that mean right now?
Because what you're trying to do is the two, what is this? JSN's 3rd year?
Yeah.
Right? So what Largent did in his career, you're trying to absolve and say that JSN is better.
Nah, literally what I said is bring up their clips, put them side by side, tell me who better. That's what I just said.
No, but you gotta understand something.
That's all off of eye testing. Yeah, he's gonna be better.
Hold on.
Thank you.
You have to understand something. This is why it's so hard to compare eras. When Steve Largent played,
they were not good they are now.
When Steve Largent played, there were no fucking 4 receiver sets.
I have a quick statement about that.
That shit sounds so
if you take Jerry Rice. If you take Jerry,
to these young dumb motherfuckers, man.
Nobody is dumb.
There's a disconnect.
No one is dumb, Coach.
This is the disconnect, right?
No, I'm not calling you stupid, my brother. I'm calling your take stupid.
It's still a take. What I just said about him being more skillful isn't incorrect. That's a fact.
There's the disconnect. There's a disconnect, right? Is Steve Largent the more legendary player? Is he higher in as far as legendary status? Yes. But however, like just because you did it first doesn't I'm not even saying JSN is better. That's not my argument. Just because you did it first don't make you fucking better. It doesn't. There's
nobody says that.
That's how you're
a lot of guys.
Go ahead. Land the plane.
Like respectfully, as a Seahawks fan, Steve Largent nor Don Hudson belong to the top 10. They're not the 10th. If you line up every receiver that played in history, they're not. There's more than 10 better.
Thank you. I agree with that. And number 2, JSN doesn't have enough body of work to even touch that argument.
Yeah, and JSN out of the discussion.
And that's why you can't compare.
I want to ask the panel a question. Do you think?
Hold on, Kevin. And this is why you can't compare ever. This is why Steve Largent.
You can though, bro. You can.
Hold on, back up.
Yes, you can. And I'll give an example. I can give an example.
Hold on, Kevin. I'm gonna tell you right now for a fact, you cannot compare ever.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Okay, watch this. Can you put Jerry Rice in today's football?
Yes. 100%.
Yes or no? Wait, no. Wait. Yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so is your question right or is it wrong? I mean,
No,
your
my,
statement
no,
is right or wrong?
no. My statement is 1% correct. You
I
want to know
did-
why?
but hold on,
No,
look,
you
look.
want to know why?
Let's
No, you want to
rewind
know
it.
why? No,
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's
tell you
rewind.
why. No, I'm gonna tell
Let's
you why.
rewind.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna
Let's
tell you why.
rewind. Look, you said, look, right? You said that you couldn't compare errors, right? And now I'm countering it with a question. I asked you, can you take Jerry Rice and put him in today's football? What's the answer?
Answer is yes.
Okay, thank you. So does that mean you can not or you can compare errors?
No, the reason I got you comment. You can't compare errors. But what you're asking is if Jerry Rice can play in today. The reason why Jerry Rice can play in today is because he damn sure did. He was with Seattle and still got over 1,000 yards at the age of 40 years old, right?
No, he wasn't with us. He was with the Raiders when he had his.
Well, Raiders, my bad. Like, he still had 1,000 yards in the early 2000s at the age of 40.
Ooh. And that's not even the reason. The reason why he'll be able to play today because he was ahead of his time anyway.
Bro,
he was so damn unstoppable.
I can look
in the
question.
Let me ask you a question, Kev.
Okay.
Kev. When Jerry Rice played, how many 4 wide receiver and 3 wide receiver sets did the offenses run?
Not many because it was a running league.
None. It was fucking none. Fucking none. It was fucking none.
But that doesn't really prove anything you said right or wrong though, bro. That's just a different thing.
But it does.
This man is crashing out for no reason.
I think.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I think we're focused. I don't think it's comparing errors. I don't think we're comparing errors.
Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. No.
Okay, we're checking it out. We're checking it out. We're checking it out. We're checking it out.
Let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
What was the ideology and the consensus of football when Steve Largent played compared to how JSN played?
Can you repeat that again?
JSN plays.
Can you repeat that again?
What is the consensus and ideology of football now compared to when Steve Largent played? Are they the same or are they completely fucking different?
They should be completely fucking different. Is the sky blue? Is the grass?
Y'all are crying.
Hey, why y'all kick him out for that?
I don't know.
He ain't use the N-word.
I don't know what the fuck y'all think this shit is, bro. Y'all can take that little clowning bullshit to another live, right? We trying to actually have real conversation and dialogue. All the kiki and ha shit. Nah, we ain't doing that.
It'd be funny, bro. I can't laugh.
Children.
But
Children.
I can't laugh at all.
But no, like you know.
Not like, I mean, but you over what was so funny? What was so funny about that?
It was. I ain't gonna lie. He was just so mad. It was funny.
He's so bad because you guys.
Hold up, because he's passionate. That's like what we
No,
doing?
you can be passionate. But he was
No,
like,
I'm not
he was
laughing at
mad.
that.
He was cussing at us and shit. Like I ain't was that serious. It was funny.
Bro,
I'm more or less chill. I
nobody
wouldn't even.
listen.
That's why I didn't drop you. I dropped Kevin because he's the
for
one.
sure.
Or is
He
the
was
sky
mocking.
blue? Like
Yeah,
yo,
he was
we
mocking.
not here for none of that, bro.
We're not laughing at that.
I never
We're
mocked.
not laughing at that. Yeah, we're not laughing
There's
at that.
no
Coach
respect
is
with you
hilarious.
guys.
I never
Listen,
mocked
I don't
another
think-
person.
No,
Even
listen.
if-
What I'm saying is this, dog. You don't compare errors because of ideology, rules, and how the game was played. Dan Marino has no idea what fucking 4 wide receivers on first down on the first possession of the game looks like. Has no clue. Has no clue whatsoever. He only had an X and a Y and a tight end.
That's it.
That's it.
But
That's it.
however, which is true. But however, like
So how
I
can you
don't think we're
compare?
comparing errors though.
I'm
I don't
confused.
think
What
we're
does that
comparing
mean?
errors. I think we're comparing a
When
player
you
to
put-
another player based on how the hell they play, based on how the hell they look playing fucking football.
But when you put a player that played from the late 70s to mid 80s or whatever up against a player that just got out of high school in fucking 2010 to play in the NFL now, it's completely different. You are comparing errors, and it's not fair. You cannot, because the game is completely different. Rules are completely different. You think JSN's skinny ass would be running fucking post routes all willy-nilly back in the
Yes.
80s like he does now.
He's burning niggas. What are you talking about? Oh, excuse
Yeah,
my
he's burning.
He's my language.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying. I agree to that. He is cooking because of the evolution of the athlete, right? Medicine has gotten better. Technology has gotten better, right? Like it all contributes into the game of football. What we are not going to do, right, is the point that coach is making. The time that Steve Largent played, he was the best at that position, right? We're not negating how good JSN is, but his 3-year career cannot compare.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Can I say this? I want to say this. Can we leave JSN out of this discussion? Because that's fucking insane. JSN.
How about Andre Johnson?
But yeah, like when I hear people tell me Dunn Hudson.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Mos.
When I hear people tell me shit like Dunn Hudson's better than Julio Jones, you're out your fucking mind.
Dunn Hudson ain't better than Tank Dell.
Hey, you gotta relax.
Bro, Don cannot move like Tank Dell.
Tank Dell doesn't have it. Bro, Tank Dell don't even have a kneecap. Can we talk about?
No. But why are you trying to compare a motherfucker that played in the 60s and 70s
I'm just trying to
receiver now?
We're just making the point that athletes back in the day weren't as.
But the point is
I never called your point dumb, coach.
We always say that we can't compare eras. Then we do it when we say top so and so of all time.
I know, and you're right, Moss. You're right. We need to come up with a time period, right? Like of when the game started to change. Like so from the 60s going into the 80s, from the 80s to the 2000s, from the 2000s to the 2025, right?
And yell about this shit.
Because like to me, Wilt Chamberlain couldn't hold Hakeem Olajuwon's jockstrap. Pause, right? No homo. Because what he was, Hakeem was top 5 in offense and defense, right? And for the time that Wilt played, there was 8 fucking teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I 100% agree. Another thing, like when we talk about evolution happens for, I don't think people understand, evolution in sports happens for a reason. They didn't just wake up one day and say, we're going to put 5 wide receivers on the field. Fuck no. They got in a situation where like, hey, we're going to put these, you can't deal with what the hell we got. So we're going to roll this shit out there. There's nothing you can do about it. There's a reason why basketball motherfuckers start chucking up threes, because when the Warriors and Rockets and all these guys, when they were winning these championships, it started off beforehand with the fucking Magic. Magic, you want to double Dwight Howard to paint? We about to shoot your goddamn face off.
Facts.
With Rashard Lewis, with Hedo Turkoglu.
JJ Redick.
It kept evolving. It kept evolving, right? So then we got the Warriors, and they start running their post splits. Hey, Clay, Steph Curry, all these shooters we got. We're going to shoot your ass out the game in 3 quarters. There's nothing you can do about it. There was never a collection of weapons who could do that beforehand. Evolution just doesn't happen out of nowhere. It happens for a reason. There's a reason why the football game has changed. There's a reason why people are running less. There's a reason why because that's what beat defenses. At a certain point, yeah, you can stop our run. Guess what? Go roll your 3-4 linebackers out against these 5 receivers. See what the hell's gonna happen. That's how evolution works. And it didn't just suddenly I just decided to stop running the ball today. No, it was that's how evolution works. The players got better, so they found a different way to attack. And over time, they switch up.
And Moss, I give you that. But trying to compare, listen, rules change. Ideology of the game changes. I don't mean for 1 or 2 teams. I'm talking for the entire league. Yeah. The entire league.
The entire sport.
So right. So to try to compare fucking Steve Largent to any fucking receiver that plays in 2026 is just dumb.
Why is he on that list?
It's just dumb. That's some dumbass's list.
Yeah.
That's a list made by FanDuel.
So we can't. So we can no longer say Jerry Rice is the greatest receiver ever because you can't compare it.
right?
Hey, yeah, I know. Hold on, check this out. And everybody on this app, maybe not Chio and Chio probably only one. I never have a greatest of all time. I only do a greatest of an era. I'll never give you an all time because I understand the game, evolution, rules, and ideology all change. So no, I can't compare Darren fucking Marino to fucking Matt Stafford.
I can.
That's right.
I gotta be honest with you. No, listen, I'm gonna be honest with
Coach,
you.
I feel you, fam. You right.
No, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's only two positions I give a greatest of all time to. And that's Barry Sanders and Lawrence Taylor.
No, it's receiver because it's Randy Moss. Sorry to break it to you.
But
I'm just saying me.
Well, but
myself,
Randy played when Jerry played, though, right? Like, so.
He did, a little bit.
Yeah, it was like the last, what?
Yeah, he for sure did.
At least 8 years.
Jerry Rice had better quarterbacks. But hey, it's all good. Because Andre Johnson better than all these people. I'm just
he got his Andre shit again. Here you go.
I'm not mad. Look, Gio, I'm not mad. I understand why you're arguing for Andre.
Andre
Johnson plays.
If we're talking about hands, I ain't gonna lie.
To me too.
I think.
Do you think Andre Johnson's better than Tim Brown?
Bro,
What?
I mean,
it's arguable, but I would.
Based on
no, there's no argument.
I would give Tim Brown the nod over.
There's no argument for Tim Brown. I mean, Andre gonna be better than Tim Brown. That's not a discussion.
Ain't gonna lie,
That's not a discussion.
For real. I was from Bro in the lyrics.
Better than Emmitt Smith.
Chris Carter ain't even better than D-Hop. Hands wise.
Wait, whoa. You said Chris.
Hold
on, rewind. Chris Carter is better than who?
Ain't gonna lie, if we talking about hands, bro, D-Hop is there with hands.
You think D-Hop better than Chris Carter?
Did I fucking say better one time?
No.
I don't think, bro.
I mean, you did.
I said hands wise, he's there with him.
I don't think he got hands wise
with him.
He's up there with him. He's up there with him.
He's
up there. Hands. You're talking just hands. He's up there with him.
What else are we going off of? Like
I'm just talking. Well, when you're talking about receivers, that's why I bring up the three marquee reasons, right? Now, when you isolate and you're saying just hands, I can agree with you. D-Hop has hands like a motherfucker, bro. For sure.
I'm with you.
But just for me personally,
D-Hop has some terrible quarterbacks throwing him the ball.
That he did. Just Deshaun and Lamar are the two best quarterbacks. No.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah, Kyle Murray.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he played Mahomes.
Yeah, he played with Mahomes for a year.
With the Texans, though, he had Matt Leinart, Ryan Mallett, Brock
Mills.
He had
Mills.
Tom Savage, T.J. Yates. Producing.
No, I think Davis Mills was going by Davis Mills. I don't think he played with it. But anyways, yeah, because he left before Deshaun Watson. He never.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So, and this is my thing. Can somebody name me? I don't know, 2 quarterbacks Tim Brown played with. He played with 22 different ones.
Rich Gannon.
Who was
Gannon as a quarterback?
Jay Schrader.
Yep.
Jay Schrader and Jeff Hostel.
He's a great quarterback.
Fucking
wasn't he there? Wasn't he there when? No, I don't think so.
Look at the list of quarterbacks he played with, bro.
I thought the 1 year with Carson Palmer. I may be wrong.
Nah, Tim might have still been there.
I think he was for his last year.
Tim Brown's list is just almost as bad as Larry Fitzgerald.
You mean D-Hop? Larry Fitzgerald didn't have terrible quarterbacks. He had some good people out there sometimes.
It might be worse than Larry Fitz. I'm not going to lie.
Larry Fitz had Kurt Warner and Carson Palmer.
Larry Fitz had 29 quarterbacks.
Carson
he still had good quarterbacks.
In 16 seasons.
Man, you know what wide receiver that a lot of people sleep on?
Oh, Andre
Johnson.
Facts.
Was Keyshawn? I keep hearing people say Keyshawn Johnson wasn't good for that long.
He was his prime wasn't like long. He was straight.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
It was short as hell.
His prime wasn't that. It wasn't that long, but his peak, bro. He was one of them ones, bro.
Again, like I think he came. He was before my time. He was before my time. I don't know shit about Keyshawn Johnson. Other than the fact that he talked crazy to Paul Pierce on fucking internet.
He just had a shitty quarterback.
One
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's definitely. I think he had like 18 different quarterbacks as well.
No, Keyshawn Johnson, he came out with the Jets, and then he went to Tampa Bay. And who the fuck did he play with in Tampa Bay?
Brad Johnson, Jeff Garcia.
So, I mean, he had the talent. He just never really had the quarterback to throw it to.
Wasn't he the number one pick?
Went to the Dallas
What about
Cowboys.
Yes, he was not picked number one overall.
Yeah, he was number one.
What about D-Hop?
Was that 94?
Keyshawn Johnson.
Was it that? What year? What do you?
He was
I thought he said
decent, man. He was good.
I want to say 97,
Yeah.
something like that,
Played with-
99.
When
No,
did he
it
go to
wasn't
Dallas?
97 because what's the name?
He left
Cleveland
the
was number
Jets
one in
after his
97.
first 3
I think he was 96.
Yeah, I think
he was
yeah.
He was in Dallas at one time.
Then they go to
Yeah, he was the first pick. He was the first pick in the 1996 draft.
All right, 96. Okay.
Be right back, y'all. Hold on.
Nailed that shit. I know my history. We are.
Yo, coach.
Ain't no way that y'all kicked me out. And this motherfucker done said that everyone was dumb in the live. That was the most absurd thing I've seen of all
Call anybody
2026.
dumb. ZZ, listen to my words correctly. I didn't call anybody
Yes,
dumb.
you did. You said it as a general statement, brother.
No, you said the take was dumb.
Now you're gonna defend him, of course.
Hold on. First of all, he ain't got to defend anything. That's number one. Number two.
It sounds like it though.
No, hold on. No, hey yo, you like pumping your thumb. Now, what was said was exact words was you trying to compare errors is dumb. That is dumb. Yes.
Did you or did you not call everyone dumb motherfuckers? Yes or no?
No, I said the dumb motherfuckers trying to compare errors.
No.
As a matter of fact, my exact word was, I'm tired of talking to you young dumb motherfuckers.
You said exactly. You said it as a general statement, which all of us are younger than you, I guess.
Right. But all the young dumb motherfuckers on here knew who I was talking to, though. The other young dumb, the other young people ain't say shit. Only the young dumb motherfucker that thought I was talking to him, the one that said something.
Whoa! Wow.
Hey, I mean, hey, I know I'm a.
Hey, you the one started it, Kevin. So that's what you get.
Hey man, I said
Everybody else
said
that's young on here knew I
That
wasn't
was
talking to them or about them. So
I'm the
only the
youngest person on here.
young
you said it as a general statement though.
So only the young person who thought what he said or who knew what he said was
No, it's
dumb
only the person
is
that
the one
took
that
it offensive.
responded. Only the
If it don't apply, let it fly, my brother.
Kevin,
Okay.
Kevin, what's the matter? Who pissed in your
I know for a
Cheerios?
fact. I know for a fact.
You said what?
I'm not.
Who pissed in your Cheerios? Tell me.
Yeah, Kevin, come on, man. What
Hey, I'm the
happened?
one who got kicked out. I didn't. I was just asking a simple question.
I'm too.
You also was
What
being like disrespectful.
What happened, Kevin?
Well, I mean, you're in the panel now, so you got to start crying.
I was asking a question. I wasn't crying. But if
you're not crying,
if Scott,
Shit, I mean,
you said what? There's 3 people talking at the same time.
You're whinging. You're whinging.
I'm whinging.
Yeah, you know what a whinger is?
No, I don't.
All right, it's someone who like complains and cries, like, and who said I was dumb? I mean, that's a whinger.
Relax.
And now, the reason, like I said, you cannot compare errors is because rules, ideology, and the consensus of the game completely changes. So it's unfair to compare ideology.
You could do it though. In certain instances, like you look right when I was kicked out, somebody said something about that there's only like 3 GOATs or something like that, like like certain positions in football. Those are real those are real facts. And if we really go by metrics and like unreachable things, Jerry Rice should be the #1 guy in football.
I don't think he better than Randy Moss.
Not in football, no.
That was Southgate that said that he only looks at
His
2 different
stats-
positions, 2 or 3 positions.
There's only like about 3 players that actually could say, oh, I'm the best at what I did.
It's like
you know, like
It's not just 3.
Moss cannot do that.
No, hold on. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. Hold on. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. Is that all the top 10 quarterbacks, all the top 10 receivers of the 80s, of 70s, 80s, and 90s, some of their best years are average years to receivers now because the game has changed. So it's fair to compare them. Like I'll give hold on. I'll give you a prime example. Terry Bradshaw won fucking MVP of the league with 2,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. And he won MVP. So now it's fair to compare. So it's fair to compare those numbers, which in 1978-79 were fucking elite. It's fair to compare those numbers to fucking Matthew Stafford numbers now.
But brother, nobody compared a Terry Bradshaw of the world to somebody.
I'm talking about errors
You know what I mean?
Kevin.
Yeah, but coach, listen. Hold on. Okay, look, but listen. I wasn't gonna compare it. I would never in my life wake up out of bed, put my clothes on, brush my teeth, and compare a Terry Bradshaw to anybody.
Yeah, but
you gotta wash your face. That's crazy.
Well, that's part of brushing your teeth, buddy. So if you don't wash your face at the same time, I think we have an issue there.
I mean, you didn't say it, so I mean, hey.
That's not how that works. That is not how that works.
I'm just saying.
No, Kev. My point is comparing. My point is like when what's the name threw for 5,000 yards and 48 touchdowns. That was such when Marino did that. That was such a fucking anomaly, dog.
It's happened like about 4 times since, right? 4 or 5 times.
It's happened a couple motherfuckers done thrown for.
Drew Brees has
Patrick did it. Aaron did it. Tom did it.
Drew Brees has 5 alone, and Matthew Stafford did it.
No, the 5,000 yards. No, the 5,000 yards been done numerous times now. The 48 touchdowns, no, but the 5,000
not more than 5 though, right?
yes. Huh?
Not more than 5 though. Right?
It's been maybe 5 different people, but times it's been hella times.
How about
4 times? Drew did it once.
Drew Brees did 5 times. No, Drew Brees has 5 5,000 yard passing seasons.
Yeah, Drew Brees got it 5 times. Peyton Manning got 1. Patrick Mahomes got 1.
Matthew Stafford did it in 2011.
I think Stafford did it twice.
Stafford did it twice?
I think so. I'm not
Twice?
sure.
Nah.
Or he came very close. No. Or he came very close. Or he came very close.
The fact that you said Drew Brees did it once just fried me, bro. That's
he did it twice though. No,
he did 5.
I didn't restate it like he did it.
No, Drew Brees did it 5 times.
He did it 5 times. Drew Brees.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Did it 5 times and never won MVP.
7 times.
Hold on, wait.
Take that into account. Did it 5 times and never won MVP.
Drew Brees did that 5 times.
The Saints all the time.
Yeah, bro.
They hold
Drew Brees did it 5 times.
I think 2 or 3 of them were consecutive ones.
Yeah, 3 consecutive.
And he's the first.
Yeah, 3 consecutive. He threw for almost 15,000 or 18,000 yards in 3 years.
And he's the first to ever have consecutive 4,000 yard seasons. So Drew Brees, the first to have three straight 4,000 yard seasons.
Y'all want to know what's crazy?
He was on the wrong end of some wrong times, man. Let me tell you, bro.
Yeah, Drew Brees is the only QB to win Offensive Player of the Year and not win MVP. That's the craziest shit in the world. How do you win Offensive Player of the Year as a QB and a different QB wins?
Ain't that what JSN just won?
JSN just did it.
No, he wasn't. He's not a quarterback, buddy.
Oh, well, you said what you just said.
Yo, real quick.
I said he's the only QB.
Who won? QB for sure.
Yo, real quick. Who won? All-Pro quarterback this year. I didn't even check that. It was May, right?
Stafford and May.
Yeah, Stafford won.
Stafford and May.
Stafford and May.
Stafford and May. I'm talking about the first team though. The first team.
Stafford and May.
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. Okay. I didn't even check that this year.
I think has any quarterback gone for 6,000 yards?
Nah, never.
No.
The most is
it's been 55 though, right? That was the most. It was by Peyton.
55 is Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
that was the most, bro. That season was supposed to be the greatest season ever, and it got ruined because
is any quarterback gonna go past 60?
Yeah, we ruined that shit.
Is any quarterback gonna go for 60?
1 year they will, but Kev, 1 year they will. Hold on, John. But Kev, this is what I'm trying to say. It like so somebody will look at. Because you'll look at somebody like Troy, like I hear it all the time. They look at Troy Aikman's numbers. They like Troy Aikman was ass. He did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. But when Troy Aikman played, for the time that he played, Troy Aikman was a top 5 fucking quarterback the entire time he played. If you watch football back then, you wanted Troy Aikman on your team. But if you look at his but if you look at his numbers now, I think he threw like a total of like of 40,000 yards, 35,000 yards, something small like that. If you look at those numbers, you're like, oh, that was ass. No, not for fucking 1995. No, it was
He
not.
was a top 5 quarterback all that time, or just in the.
He was top 5.
No, during his time when he played, he was a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, he was never not top 5.
Really?
Sure.
Yes, this is what I'm trying. This is why I say you can't compare eras.
Terry Bradshaw.
Sometimes you, coach. There are times you can though.
During the 70s, Terry Bradshaw
There
was
are
a
times.
top 5 quarterback.
All right, Elway, and when he played, there were some guys that you could throw into almost any era.
Elway, Marino, listen to me. Elway, Marino, right? Elway, these were the top guys. Montana, Marino, Elway, Kelly, and motherfucking Troy Aikman.
Hey, coach.
What about Young? Young was a little after though.
No,
hey, coach,
Young played later. Young came later.
Coach, you remember Doug Williams? What they have him on?
Doug Williams.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.